Hello everyone out there. You are watching Roll for Crit, and this is our playthrough of Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, the new board game from Modiphius, and we are joined by Chris Birch today. Actually, right now, I think you are seeing him. I have to make sure you can see all of us on this screen right now. But Chris,
Yes.
since you're on screen right now, maybe you just want to introduce the game and just give us a little background on exactly what we're about to experience.
Well, this is the Skyrim The Adventure Game. So it's not a dungeon crawl; it's an adventure game. No surprises for that. You get to move around a big map of Skyrim with your character. You get to level up, get cool gear, enchant and upgrade your items, go into dungeons, and see this massive. I mean, massive story gradually unfold based on your choices, and the whole game, think of it like a kind of resettable legacy game. The whole game is going to change every time you play it because there are consequences of every decision. You are going to spectacularly fail forward many times and see the world evolve around you, but at no time do you ever fail the game. We really believe in celebrating incompetency, which
So
so
that's why we're here.
yeah, exactly. I've been saving this bit for you guys.
Yeah, we always say, we're called Roll for Crit, but a critical miss is still a crit.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're still winning, guys. It's okay. It's no crit is a bad crit. I think that's what we say.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna add. I think the limitations of this program here. You guys are not gonna be able to see me anymore, but everyone else will be able to see me.
Okay.
So don't worry about it. We're gonna be looking at the game anyway. Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
maybe if you get a chance, just kind of look up, like tilt the table up and look around, because people at home might not.
I didn't even.
You
Oh
are
yeah.
literally
I
sitting by a gigantic werewolf. If you kind of pan behind you, there's a dragon just blasting some poor dude down the hill. There is a troll who's also on fire running up the hill towards us, and all kinds of madness about it.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Uh,
Perfect.
a lovely guy called Johnny who spent far too long laboring over this to make it look awesome for us. So
It's
big thanks.
very atmospheric.
Hmm.
That is really
Yeah,
great.
Only way to
yeah,
play the board game. You got to literally be on the mountain.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, why not?
Can't play without a dragon in the background. If there's no dragon flying around me,
Yeah.
it breaks the immersion.
All right.
So I'm going to
So,
ask you,
yeah, go ahead.
well, who do you want to be? I mean, this is
Right.
like the big decision. Are you feeling a Nord, like the tank? Are you feeling the sorcerer, who's like the high elf, the Altmer? Are you feeling the Imperial, who's a bit of an all-rounder, who's actually quite good with finding the treasure they want? Are you feeling the Khajiit, who is the kill them before they move, sneaking ninja? We also have a Dunmer and an Awesomer, but they're not in the demo, so don't pick them.
Good tip. Yes. Well, the first thing you should know is that although, of course, we are well versed in board games and fantasy worlds, neither of us, certainly I am not, well versed in Skyrim lore. So I'll tell you that right up front.
Okay.
Yeah, I have. I think I've played only like 10 minutes of Skyrim. That's my entire experience with the Elder Scrolls line.
It's okay. It's
Uh,
okay. I'll fill in the gaps for you.
uh,
So the Nord is your warrior, basically. He's your kind of brute force barbarian type warrior. The high elf is the kind of magic user. The Imperial is just the kind of they kind of do really well with shields, but they also can do healing. They're good at finding treasure. And the Khajiit is like your thief character, really, who's good at sneaking and hitting people when they're not looking.
yeah.
I'll let you choose first,
I
Jonathan.
mean, I'm drawn to cat person, so I
Go
think
for
I
it.
think Khajiit is going to be my pick.
I do believe the stealth build is extremely popular and hard to avoid in regular
Yeah,
Skyrim. So I feel like that. Well, I feel like based on just the mini alone, I gotta go with the Nord. I mean, look at it.
sure.
It's the classic horned warrior.
It is. Yeah, and you've got a character card which has the male and female side. Um, no difference. The sculpt you happen to have is the female Nord, and then in our miniatures upgrade kit, you've got alternative sculpts. We've changed all the artwork in this. It's all beautiful 4K in-game engine renders that look really stunning. So those are all being updated. So some of the card designs and all the artwork has changed in these. So just bear that in mind. And also, just as to set the scene, this is a very stripped back version of the chapter 1. There's 6 chapters in all, scenarios spread across 2 big campaigns. So the first campaign of 3 chapters is set 25 years before the events of the big Skyrim video game. So it's a bit, for those who are interested in Skyrim lore, this is a bit of a prequel. You get to see what happens to some of the big characters. And then the next main campaign is 25 years later. So
contrary to what we're all used to, you're not just bringing Skyrim to the tabletop. You're actually a different game, so to speak. This isn't just a re-release.
What happened before the events of the game, and it's all approved lore, so it's really cool.
Well, this is perfect then, since we don't know anything, Jonathan. We just do this, and then we're ready for the game.
We're not going to be saying, wait a minute, that didn't happen in the video game. It happened before. Right, okay, so we have a starting card, so we know which of the characters you're going to be, and you've each got 2 plant components. So you have various components, which are plants, ore, and soul gems, like little magical crystals, which you can use to get sometimes dice re-rolls. You can use them to improve your gear. You get experience points, which build up, and gold septims, money. As you get your first 7 experience points, you'll get your first level up, which gives you a skill. Skills typically give you an extra dice in various tests. And then you get to bump up one of your stats. Red is health, green is stamina, and blue is magicka. And no surprises for guessing what they can do. Magicka, obviously, for spells, stamina for weapons, health, don't die. You've also got potion of minor healing, which actually is more like a recipe. So for every 2 plant components, you know how to whip up a quick potion of minor healing. So you can keep reusing it. Okay, we're going to get on with the story. Going to take you through some of the rules.
Perfect. I also, before we get started, also really quick, we should just emphasize that this is on Gamefound right now. It's got about a week and a half, 2 weeks left.
Yeah, 2 weeks to go. I think. Since we last looked, we're about heading towards 900,000 next. We've just unlocked a big free roaming mode for the base game, which gives people tons more gameplay time. I should say that this first mission is really designed to be played in an hour if there's a couple of you, if you steam through. But I've seen in many of the demos I'm doing, we've played for 2.5 hours, and I'm doing my own stream where I'm so for up to 2.5 hours. And I think you could get 3, 4, maybe even 5 hours of gameplay out of it if you really want to. If you just keep getting distracted, which most people who play Skyrim will.
I was gonna say, just because we have played open world games, and we are the kind who will go, well, let's just check that corner.
Yeah, well, you're heading to that dungeon, and there's a nice man standing by the street who's like, hey, can you help me find my horse? And you're like, okay. And then before you know it, you're 500 miles in the other direction going, wait a minute, there was that really cool dungeon I wanted to do tonight.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm stuck finding some old man's horse, And anyway, yeah. But so we totally have that, and it's great fun. So the game is built with a big numbered deck. Some of these big adventure games have huge books of storyline where you kind of, a bit like a choose your own adventure path, you kind of get sent different numbered paragraphs. But what we wanted to do is, well, we think that's a bit clunky, and like a nice card in your hand is a lot more user-friendly for the people at the table. But also it lets you do very clever things, because what we can do is kill quests, kill characters, destroy things. So based on the decisions you make, cards get discarded from the game. They get removed from the decks, and you never see them again in the whole chapter or the whole campaign. So we can have the world learning and evolving based on your decisions. And then right at the end of the 6-part campaign, 6 chapters, you can reset the deck and try a different storyline, and you'll see a completely different story unfold in front of you. So it's like not endless, but almost endless replays because of the huge pyramid of choices you can make as you go down. So okay, let's
Also, then you can actually even see those. So if you made a choice like, oh, I'll say yes to this, and it says take out cards 10 to 11, 12, you're like, oh no, what did I do?
If something bad happens, certain characters get killed that you'll never see again, and they're like really amazing characters. So we're kind of unlocking a load of extra exclusive cards for the base game at the moment. There's like a legendary encounter, legendary expansion that's exclusive to Gamefound backers. We've got a whole bunch of stuff for the there's a From the Ashes expansion, which adds loads more unusual gameplay. And then we have this miniatures upgrade kit that's getting some more plastics, and we're about to unlock some more cool metal coins for the deluxe tier. So there's all kinds of fun stuff being unlocked, but we're also being careful where, like anyone, we've had delayed Kickstarters before. So we're kind of being careful to, yes, it would be great to create another box with 7 giant, models in it, but that would delay us by another 2 years.
Showing some restraint.
Yeah, and also people are saying, why haven't you got languages in this? So we're being quite careful. A lot of projects have about 5 or 6 languages, maybe typically 3 or 4 main ones. We've actually got 12 minimum. So we're negotiating with 12 languages, foreign languages. So the plan is we're going to work with them to do lots of pre-orders. So if you're watching this and going, but when are you going to make French? When are you going to make German? It is coming. It will be a separate pre-order. Because again, if we tried to put all the languages in here, this would have been another year in the making, and then another 2 years to make it. It would have been that project that never finished. So we're trying to avoid that and make sure we deliver on time.
Yeah, sensible.
So, are you guys ready for some action?
Let's do this. Let's get action going.
Right. I'll read you this little intro story, and then you're going to read your quest. So it is year 175 of the 4th era. The Great War rages across Tamriel, which is all the continents of the world. A group of young blades recruits go on their first mission, a patrol around the forest of Cyrodiil. A Thalmor ambush catches them off guard, and they barely escape alive. Upon returning to their camp, they find it desolated. The Thalmor have been here. Cyrodiil is not safe for them anymore. They escape to Skyrim, far from the Thalmor's clutches. Whilst in Skyrim, the Reachmen have conquered Markarth, and tensions between them and the Nords are rising. So you've got the Empire, which is like the humans. You've got the Thalmor, which are the elves, basically. And the Blades are this elite unit that protects the Empire from all sorts of threats. And something's happened. You were, being recruited to the Blades, and, everything went pear-shaped, and the Thalmor are trying to kill everyone off. So you've managed to escape to this place called Skyrim, which the Empire has taken over, and the Reachmen, this sort of kind of barbarian, locals aren't very happy with the Imperials telling them what to do, and that's the Nords. So the Nords of Skyrim. So let's see what happens. There are no special rules for this chapter. This card would give you anything unusual that you need to factor in, except we have chapter failure. So this scenario could fail if a quest card reaches its, and that's threat, the symbol for threat limit. What that means is if one of your own personal quest cards gets too much threat on it, which I'll explain in a moment, you will end this chapter and move on to the next chapter. The game doesn't end, you just miss seeing the rest of the story, and you move on to the next chapter.
Okay.
So are we playing, I know there's like a tutorial, are we doing that, or is this more like chapter 1 of a campaign?
We are diving straight into chapter 1.
All right, cool.
The tutorial is, it's very much a handheld kind of pick up the basic rules for one person. And it's quite an interesting twist, which you'll understand once we play this. So, if you, Will, why don't you shout out stop, and I will stop shuffling this.
All right, and stop.
No whammies.
You were trapped.
Uh-oh.
So, Will, you're playing the Nord, is that right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to grab the next one framed for you, Jonathan.
Okay, perfect.
What I'm going to do, let's get rid of these other characters.
Get them out of here. Just throw them over the side.
Back to us.
Got that one. There they go.
Okay. All right. So these are your starting stories. So why don't we kick off with Will reading your starting story, which is
all right. Narns, is that how would I say that name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sounds
already
good.
Narin's a traveling explorer hires me to protect her. Oh, there's a hand in the way.
Alt key.
Oh, right, I can do that. Narin's a traveling explorer hires me to protect her while exploring some ruins. The place is quiet, yet it makes me feel uneasy. Deep in the ruins, she pulls a lever and a cage falls right next to me, failing to trap me. We both silently stare at each other. Her disappointment is palpable. It only takes me one strike to defeat her. A note falls from my attempted captor's pocket as she falls. Flip this card.
Okay.
Narines, it's been too long since we last spoke, and now I come to you asking for assistance. I need you to keep some people secure in your ruins. Their names are on the back of this letter. I'll give you what you've always wanted if you do. Moiva Carnia. On the back of this letter, you find a list of names of blades, mine included. Place my figure in White Rune. All right.
Let's run.
White Rune's in the middle. There we go.
Yeah.
It's the horse
Is
symbol?
it rune?
Yeah, that's it.
No, it's
That's it.
run. That was my mistake.
Okay, so you've got a choice to make.
Let's see. I will recruit a mighty warrior to help me, or I will reach out to someone wiser than me to help. So
brains or brawn?
I feel like, I'm the tank. I'm gonna go brawn. We're gonna fight our way through this. So, option one.
I'll get card 168 for you. Right, so this is your first quest card. You're going to get 2 pieces of equipment. So we'll do equipment together with both of you in a moment. And we'll come back and show you what the quest cards mean as well. So let's jump across to Jeet.
Right. And to me being framed. Okay. I see a familiar face in the crowded streets of Solitude. Oh, but there's lots of fun names to read in this. Nitulis Giris. A man, send all your letters about me mispronouncing it to rollforcrit@gmail.com. A man I knew before I joined the Blades. When I approach him, he starts screaming, "Murderer!" In a matter of minutes, I'm arrested and chained to a wall in the dungeons of Castle Dower. That's all it takes? Some guy just has to scream at me? The man guarding me openly claims my arrest is an injustice. I managed to sway him to help me escape. Once released, I track down my accuser. He is not hard to find, living in the poorest quarter of the city. I break into his house and find a mysterious note. Let's see what that note says. Dearest Nitulis, you've known so many people through the years. Many of them joined the Blade's cause. You'll recognize their names on the back of this letter. If you manage to work your influence and get them arrested, you'll be glad that you did. Oh, signed by our mysterious friend Moiva Karnai. On the back of the letter, I find a list of names of Blades, mine included. All right, so I start in Solitude, and it looks like my options are the same. So
this is a good example. So the other cards that you could have picked are different.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is an interesting example because if you pick the Mighty Warrior, that's already been picked, 168.
Oh.
So then you will have to take card 169, which is a different twist on the story. So his choice, Will's choice, will affect your fate. Not necessarily for the worst. You're just going to see.
You're in trouble, Jonathan.
You're going to see a different part of the story because someone else chose that.
Interesting.
That you wouldn't have seen normally.
Interesting. How many? Are there several of those cards?
We've got 4 starting cards. 2 with the same 2 choices, another 2 with another 2 choices. But what it means is though that there are additional choices. If you double up. So if 2 of you pick the same choice, you're going to see a third one. So actually there are, there's 4 initial choices with another 4 alternative choices. So actually there's 8 directions you can go in the first spread of the plot.
Cool. Well, would it be interesting to see what that branching same choice would do?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, let's do it. I'll also go for the
169.
Yes.
Well, again, if
this is a full strength dexterity run, no intelligence or charisma.
We don't need that.
Right. Okay. So now we've both got a quest card. Let's go and do the gear first before we move on to the quest card. So you both get to pick 2 pieces of equipment. So if we have a look at the top the gear. So we've got all the starting gear laid out. We've got an iron dagger, an iron battle axe, iron armor, hide armor, iron shield, iron sword, novice robes, and the spark spell and a longbow. So, couple of suggestions for you. The iron dagger and hide armor helps the Khajiit. Is a good way to kit out the Khajiit.
Okay.
For the tank, the Nord, you could go iron armor and iron battle axe. The Nord definitely gets a bonus from two-handed weapons later on.
Oh, then I'm definitely going with that.
So that's a good choice. And then either you go iron armor, which is the heaviest defense, or the hide armor, which is the same as the Khajiit, but it also gives the ability to sneak, which means you can attack first. Sometimes.
I'm gonna stick with the iron armor. Let's just go full heavy tank.
Okay, all right.
And I will definitely take your suggestion and keep
This
these
is
over here.
Also like the exact opposite I probably do in Skyrim, so even more reason to do it. Where's
Right.
oh, so would that replace the
so you just would drag the ragged robes and the fists away. You don't lose your fists and you don't lose the claws of the
there I see.
Because their claws, because it's plural, are only usable when you've got no weapon in your hand.
How do you where does it actually say it's two-handed? I'm just curious. I'm trying to
if you have a look at the symbol top right, you can see two hands holding a sword.
okay.
Oh yeah.
And you did it right, yeah. So you've put it in the two-handed spot. And you've also got a slot for armor, a slot for a helmet, boots. You've got 2 rings or wearables. You've got some backpack slots and a couple of statuses, because things can happen to you as you roam around the world, like stealing horses, as you can imagine, doesn't have a great result. And you might gain vampirism and all sorts of unusual
You might,
Yeah. That's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. So, okay, so we've got your gear. Let's have a look at those quests. So let's go back to Will's quest. So this is a classic quest. There's the title, Rumors at the Inn. It says you need to go to Morthal. So to do this quest, you'll have to get to Morthal. So you need to grab one of your quest markers. I'm going to put it on Morthal for you. I mean, do you know where you need to go if you want to follow the main story? There's a little box underneath that says 0. That means the game is telling you that you can be level 0 to do this quest. If it said 1 or 2, then you probably want to level up. You don't have to, but it's a good hint.
And how do I know my level?
So you're currently level 0. Every skill you get effectively is a level. So if you got your first skill, 7 XP will get you level 1, 8 XP level 2.
Okay.
Right. And the game is also telling you what kind of challenge is ahead. That you're going to be rolling a skill test with 3 dice. And if you had some soul gems, the blue crystals, then you would be able to roll some extra dice. So you can just rush in there and do it. But for those people who like to reduce the effect of luck, go and get some soul gems. Okay. Let's have a quick look at
I just want to roll more dice. I don't care about luck. I just want to just handful of dice, throw it at the table.
Yeah. You need to go. This one is called Tombs and Boons, and it's sending you to a tomb in Whiterun.
You're heading to me.
Yeah. And that it says objective clear 355. So that means that's going to be a fight. So let's go and put your counter, your purple, which means I'm going to give you blue as the closest one.
Okay.
Tomb in Whiterun. There we go.
You forgot to put you.
I started in Solitude.
Solitude, that's right. So just up here, north coast. So you're set up. You've got your quests. Oh, the last thing we didn't look at is there's a number in the top right hand corner. Both of you got the number 4.
I'm guessing that's the threat limit.
Yeah, that's right. So remember that first card said if a card fails because it reaches its threat limit, then you end the chapter. And now we're about to see how that could happen. Okay. Not necessarily now, but how that actually works. So, Will, you're the first player. So, first player always draws the event card, which is just here. So, draw one off the top.
Wait, is it?
Okay.
You got the whole deck.
I was afraid of that. Yeah.
There you go. I'll.
Oh, that was the whole deck. I thought I saw the space. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta You gotta pull it
It's, yeah.
Is that
swiftly.
still?
That's it.
Did I just get one?
No, yeah, that's it. Go for it.
All
Right.
right.
Preparing for the storm. Okay, the Thieves Guild is hoarding items in case they are needed. So this is a world quest anyone can do, whereas your own quests usually only you can do. So what you know is there's a skill test in Riften, and you're trying to get 3 diamonds. Diamonds are the hardest. There's only 1 on each dice. But if you had some treasure to hand in to give them, that would reduce the difficulty of the test. So it's pretty tough because you don't have any treasure yet. But the reward would be to gain some XP and money, septims, and to shuffle a really good card in with the event cards. If you fail, Riften, the town of Riften, and another stronghold will be degraded. I'll show you what that means. And also, there's 2 symbols for threat on here. So most event cards tell you to place some threats. I'm going to put this over on the world quest track. You can have up to 4 world quests, like various big events going on. If you get a 5th one, then you have to fail one. So we, as an event, we normally get 2 threats. Here we go. So you've got to do something with that. You could either maybe put 1 on each of your quests, but equally so, you could put them on the, let me just show you this table up here. This is all the towns. So this table shows you what you can buy and sell from which markets you can go to in each town. So Solitude, you can go to, red is the kind of warriors market, green is the shadow or like kind of light armor, sneaking guys market, and the dark blue is the sorcery market, so spells and potions. And it also tells you whether...
Too many words for me.
Okay. It also tells you whether that with any of the components are cheaper or more expensive. But you also have a threat track here. So any of those towns, you can put threat on them and go, all right, I'm going to put one on Riften, for example. What that means is Riften, you can't buy or sell anything there now. And if you were to put another one down there, it's now, they've closed the gates. You have to bribe the guards with 5 gold to get in. And if you put another one on, the whole place is rioting. It's going crazy. Cats and dogs are living together and generating threats. So it's becomes a hotbed of intrigue. So usually a bad idea, but it doesn't hurt to... You can put them on the markets if you know. We actually don't have the market decks in this demo, so tip from the top is that's not a bad way to go. Or you can risk it by putting it on your quests, but they have to go somewhere.
And there's are there going to be situations where we would be forced to put threat on a quest, or will we always have a choice of where it goes?
There are cards which force you to put 1 threat on every quest that is.
So we can't just like keep them at 3 and feel safe.
That's right. Yeah, there's always a risk. There's always a consequence of every decision you make. And someone has said, but how do I do it without putting the threat on the towns? It's like, but you can't. You have to use the towns sometimes. This is the world falling apart around you. Chaotic events are spreading across Skyrim, and you've got to decide where you put the risk. So, and it's why it's going to be different every time you play. I would, for now, maybe just take 1 each until you kind of know what's going to happen.
It has been done.
Sounds good.
I think you'll be okay. Now, beginning of the turn, you draw an event card. Just out of interest, when you play solo, you only draw an event card every other turn, so you get a little bit of a breather. And I've shown how it's very easy to absorb more threat by... I've got half of Skyrim is burning. I've been putting it on the towns. But you can also get 2 more quests. You can get 2 more personal quests from various interesting characters in the wilderness and towns. And they also can hold threats. There's lots of ways to... The game actually encourages you to get distracted and do more quests. Right, you can now move. You can go anywhere you like. And the Skyrim's got lots of interesting places. There are towns. You're in towns already, so you can do a town card, which is effectively you meet someone, they usually give you some components, there's a challenge where you might get a reward, and then you can take their personal quest. So it's an obvious way to get a quest. The green spaces with looks like a little hill and some trees, they are wilderness spaces, and you can get wilderness cards there which effectively do the same thing. And then you've got dungeons. So the dungeons are various stages. You've got caves, which are the easiest, where you find animals. You've got mines, where there's usually bandits. You've got tombs, which is the undead, typically. And then ruins, which is Daedra, demonic beings. And then Dwemer cities, ancient dwarven cities with their kind of magical constructs, centurions, metallic robots, basically.
I can move anywhere?
Now, you can move up to 4 spaces following
Okay.
route, space to space. And one idea is you could meet up and do a dungeon together to start with to get some rewards. Might be a good start. Or you could both do. Why don't you both do a town event to get a quest card?
Okay.
Sure, I'll start with that.
Get a feel for things.
But we're activating at the same time, so we both could be like, let's both move to
you would both
like here.
Yeah, and then go, let's all meet there. And then if you were doing different things, you take it in turn of player order. If you're in a dungeon together, then you all act together in the dungeon. So it's a kind of like, it's a bit like, in Pandemic, where you're like, oh, wait a minute, if I go to Paris, I could do this and you can do that in London. So this is that bit where you go, and there are things that are there's going to be wandering monsters cropping up where you might be like, oh, okay, I'm going to go and deal with that wandering monster. You do your quest and we'll meet up, in that cave down there and do a dungeon together next turn.
Okay.
So there's kind of like some cooperative planning that is kind of fun, strategizing what you're going to do, because the whole world is unraveling around you. Okay, so town cards. Let's do town cards.
I got to stock up.
All right, so we're going to go up to the top right. There's the town deck here. Just give it a shuffle. There's only 4 here, so it's a lot smaller than you would see in the main game. But
And drop from that?
Just drag one out. There you go.
All right.
Got it. Tavida Alweir. Do you want to read that?
Of course. East Empire Company, Guard Captain. The East Empire Trading Company is looking for competent guards. You look strong enough. Do you have what it takes? Ooh, gain a resource.
You do. Now, first of all, look at the admission test is 3 dice. If you had the 100 or 200 skills, which you don't have any yet, you'd get an extra dice. You're going to need 2 circles. There are 3 of those circle shapes on each dice. So this is pretty easy. If you had some plants, you can roll extra dice if you fail. Now, you do have 2 plants already. Gaining another plant isn't a bad idea, because plants are used for making health potions. And if you're successful, you're going to be able to draw 2 more components and get 2 XP. So what do you fancy taking? Alternatively, you could be like, I've got enough plants. I'm going to draw something like ore or soul gems. Ore and soul gems are used to upgrade and enchant your equipment.
I was leaning towards the plant when I was like, yeah, why not? But getting some ore sounds pretty...
All right, well, let's take... Yeah? Have you decided?
Yeah, I'm going to go with ore. Let's play risky.
Right. I'll get you a piece of ore.
I'm sure I'll roll well.
Yeah, okay. So you're looking for 2 circles with 3 dice.
All right.
And you could roll up to 2 more dice using your current plants if you needed to.
Do I need to decide that now, or could I do it after I roll?
You do it after. We call it pushing. It's kind of pushing your luck. It's like, oh, God, okay, I didn't get the results. Let's see if I can.
All right. I'm going to go for it with just the 3 now. We'll see.
Yeah. Oh, you did.
Oh! You see that die? The die knew. It was like, fine.
Right. So I'm going to grab you 2 XP. That's a good start. You only need 7. Well, you need 5 more XP to level up. And you get 2 more components. What do you fancy?
Well, definitely one of them's got to be an ore, because it looks like I need 2 ore or 2 soul gems.
There's a suggestion. If you take 2 ore, what that means is you've got each, if you have a look at your gear, it's got 2 ore on the bottom of the axe and iron armor. So it costs 2 to upgrade it at the armor. But if you have a third, an extra one, if you don't like the upgrade that you draw, you can pay an extra or to draw a second one and pick the best one. That gives you a little bit of choice.
Perfect. I love it.
Right. Just go back to this card. You've got a choice now.
Oh.
You can say, thanks, Tavida. See you again another time. And he'll go into, or she will go into the discard pile here. Or you can listen to their story and actually take this this guard quest, which is we're going to take quest card 26, and Tavita goes away forever. You'll never see her again.
Oh no! I mean, I want to hear the story. I gotta take every side quest I can get.
Okay, so she'd go in the box. Let's grab 26. Mysterious music starts. Okay, there we go.
Oh boy.
So, Righteous Fury. So this is what's called a personal quest. The chapter isn't over if you fail it from too much threat, and you know that we've put a black dot here next to the 26 for people with colorblind difficulties, so it's easy to tell. You want to be a part of this detachment. You're going to do a trial by combat. You need to go to Windhelm, and you can see below that it's also another skill test that requires plants. So I'm going to grab another one of your markers and put it in Windhelm. And that is your turn. Oh, no, it's not because you're in a town.
There's Windhelm. Sorry.
Yeah. So because you're in a town, you're in Whiterun, and you have 3 ore, you can also visit the armor now as part of and do an upgrade.
Yeah.
Are you feeling like more protection or more damage?
Damage. Full damage. Let's do it.
Okay, so let's
swing hard.
You spend that 2 ore, and we draw a card from the little upgrade deck here. This is super simple, right? So it's grab one. We're going to turn it over. Right. So this one, for upgrades, you're looking at, for weapon, it's the number here. For armor, it's the symbol at the bottom. So if you had upgraded your armor, you would have gained an extra, like this, +1.
Oh, okay.
Now, what's that doing is giving you +1 damage to your swing. How about spending the extra ore and drawing another one and seeing if you get a better upgrade?
Okay, I guess that's not that good.
Well, yeah, there's better ones. Let's see if the divines are with you.
And you have to make this choice before you see the card.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
okay.
You're saying, "Come on, I'm going to pay you a bit more to the armor." Like, I'm sure you can. Oh yes.
Yay!
That's worth it. Look, now you're doing. That's amazing. Now you're doing 4 red or 4 yellow damage with your swing attack, and we'll talk about combat
soon
when we come to fight. So, and we'll talk about enchanting.
Yes, more power.
Enchanting. Yeah, that was a very, very good choice there. So it's worth it. Persevering. The other thing with the Nord is if you learn the smithing skill, smithing would let you draw 2 cards for free, and then you can pay ore to draw more cards, and upgrades cost 1 less ore. So better weapons will cost more ore to upgrade, but then it gives you more control over upgrading. And then you can do the upgrading for everyone. People can come to you and go, "Hey man, can you upgrade my dagger?"
I can be everyone's blacksmith and then yell at them for being terrible care of their weapons.
Yeah. That's right. Okay, so you've done your town event. There's nothing else you can do. You've got no money, nothing to sell or buy. You've done your upgrading. So let's move across to the Khajiit, who's been patiently waiting in a bar in solitude, drinking some skooma, which is their very, very alcoholic drink. Let's see what he's got to do. Do you want to? Let's see. You've got your story to do. We're going to pick a town card for you. So let's come up.
I've got a lot to live up to. I feel that turn seemed eventful and fruitful for you.
Also thank you to everyone who is watching, including first-time chatter Stiletto Assassin. It looks like Yoshi's cheering us on.
If anyone in the chat has questions or anything, feel free to chime in.
Yeah, I will answer.
All right, let's see what we got in town here. Ooh, Fulgentius?
Yeah.
All right, tired traveler. I just arrived. Can you please help me with the luggage? I could really use some assistance. So I also get to gain something over there.
Now, there's no push on this, as in there's no benefit for any particular component. So why don't you maybe go for an enchantment, like go for some soul gems?
Okay. So
unless you have
My preference is to listen to you because you know what's going on. So that's the blue ones over here. Yes, they are labeled. They are helpfully labeled. All right, in these beautifully stacked piles.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna try to carry this guy's
so
luggage for him.
Yeah, so the test is stamina. So basically, you roll as many dice as you have stamina, and everyone starts with 5. So you're rolling 5 dice.
And I need to get 2 of those symbols.
2 triangles. There's 2 triangles on each dice. So it's you've got a 1 in 3. 1 in 3 chance with each dice.
Okay,
so it's doable.
Seems all right. I mean, 5 dice. That's pretty good. We'll see how this goes. Let's try it.
Yeah. Oh, you did it!
That's it.
Amazing. So you gain 2 XP.
Perfect.
I'll grab that for you. And there's no other reward on this one in particular, but you have got the option to take the story. Do you want to take his?
Of course, yeah. Let's do it. Got to find out the story.
6. Other side, part 1.
Ooh, you have a part 1 of 13.
I think yours is also a part 1.
Yeah, so there are lots of personal quests. Sometimes they're one stage, sometimes they're multi-stage quests, so you can get very distracted.
Yeah, I mean, I know those stage quests. First, you got to collect this, and you got to bring it to this person, then you got to trade and bring it back to this person.
Right. So this one, if you had some money, it's going to help you, and also if you had a speech skill, it would help you. So money is you get from some events give you rewards of money, some dungeon traps will give you money, and also if you find treasure, you could sell it because it's no use to you. So we're going to I'll grab you you need to put a marker on a wilderness space in the Reach, which is the Reach is over on the west near the mountains, and that is your turn. You've only got 1 soul gem, so you haven't got anything. You haven't got enough to enchant yet. But
oh well, and that's each person has 4 quest markers. I assume you said they can have 4 quests at a time.
You can actually have 3 actual quests running. You might have well, in theory, yeah, you should only really need 3 markers.
Okay.
There will be the world quest. Actually, we need to mark that is in Riften. We put a grey marker in there, so you know that's a quest that anyone can do.
Okay.
All right. So that's the end of the turn. So the first player marker moves to the Khajiit.
It's all yours, Jonathan.
You got to draw an event card.
All right. Okay. Oh boy, things are moving fast. All right, here we go. Ooh, we've got a mystery bargain. And this is to go to any stronghold and turn in 10. What's the currency in here? What do we call?
Yeah, 10 gold. 10
All right,
septims.
gold. Great. To draw 1. Ooh, what is that?
That's a treasure.
Oh, that's a treasure chest. Okay, yeah.
And we need those.
Yeah, it's the advanced treasure deck, which is super cool. This is an active event. So this is active until it's replaced by something else. And also you can see this is only from chapter 1 of campaign 1. So this will eventually go and different event. Think of this as the game that you're seeing vanilla version. And then as you play through chapters, cards get drawn out of that. There's like 400 numbered cards, another 200 from the Dawnguard expansion. Those cards will be event cards, dungeon cards, wilderness and town cards, treasure cards. So the deck starts filling up with all kinds of flavor based on the story that you've picked.
Cool.
Basically get some money and you can draw a cool treasure. So, but we have to take some threats.
We do.
There we go. Now, both of you have got a personal quest now, which is like a side quest. So you could put one on that.
That seems pretty easy. I mean, they both have 4, so I'm not too worried about.
And we won't.
I just want to make sure, hypothetically, we could put on the world quest too.
You could, but then that's at risk.
No, I mean, this is a very bad because it's only a 2.
Yes,
so
you could, absolutely could. And it's like I said, it's also a valid thing to put it on any of the towns because you can go and fix the towns. If you've got 5 septims, you can just go and pay to stabilize the town bribe people to reopen the gates and stuff like that. So
Sorry, 5 what?
5 gold or 5
Oh,
septim.
septon's the money. Okay.
Yeah.
We want
Yeah.
official terminology here. We're gonna do this right.
I only want to make sure because you said gold before, so I thought that was something different.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So why don't you, now you've got a quest, why don't you do your first dungeon? There is a cave here over in Hjalmarch, which is a couple of spaces for the Nord, and it's only 1, 2, 3 spaces for the Khajiit.
Yeah, so we can both make
I'm
it
actually
there.
closer.
Yeah. Guess they're first.
Hey, buddy.
I win.
I'm defeated.
I've won. That's it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we got a nice little copyright notice on the bottom there. That's helpful.
Oh no, come on. No, I can only pick it up
you
from the base.
flip?
There we go.
There you go.
The F key. The F key.
Physics.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes physics is, you don't want physics. If you come over to the right hand side, you've got the little dungeon area. So we've got like a little neat area here, this is just for the TTS, because if you were sitting around the table, you'd put the dungeon cards next to you. There's a little dungeon challenge campaign 1 chapter 1 card here. This tells you what you're going to meet in each dungeon. So caves, you're going to have 2 encounters with animals. A mine, you're going to have an encounter with humans and then animals, all the way down to a Dwemer city. You're going to meet Dwemer constructs and then undead. And of course, later chapters, there's going to be harder combinations and more of them. They're going to get harder and harder.
I have a sneaking suspicion there might be a dragon symbol in a much later chapter there.
Oh, never know. So first of all, the decks are stacked. They go from 0 to 5th level creatures. So we're starting with a mud
crabs.
Turn over the next one, yeah. So think of this as a room in the dungeon. This is like the most difficult thing in the first bit of the dungeon you've gone into.
A crab room, of course.
Mud crab is snapping at your ankles.
So,
and it has got 2 red armor and damage. So think of damage and armor in colors. We have 3 colors. We have red damage and red armor, which is heavy. Yellow damage and yellow armor, light, and purple damage and purple armor, which is magical. So I think it might be obvious, and maybe not, to think that it's a bad idea to try to do red damage against red armor because it will absorb it. So what you always want to do is a different color of damage to someone's to what the damage they've got. So this has got red damage. You want to do yellow or purple to it to have a good chance of killing it, or just a lot of red. So if you did 4 red damage, if you deduct 2 red, it would die. But if you did 2 red damage, it's going to absorb that. However, you always do 1 point of damage if you get a successful hit. So it's something to bear in mind for more powerful creatures. Now, you can sneak the mud crab. It tells you its sneak difficulty is 1 circle. So let's go to the Khajiit, because Khajiit has got 2 items that give it some sneak ability. The hide armor says sneak 1, and the iron dagger says sneak 1. You always get 3 dice for a skill test, plus 1 for every mention of the skill. So you're going to be rolling 5 dice to get that 1 shape. And if you do that successfully, you auto hit it with whatever attack you want. So why don't you try that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Go ahead.
Go.
I was gonna say, I'm just curious because I'm pretty sure in the heavy armor would give you a debuff in the game. I'm wondering if there are items that will make it like this is gonna make sneaking even worse. Outside of just
you can't sneak if you've got heavy armor, and heavy armor you can tell because it's got the heavy black outline of the armor.
Okay.
Whereas have a look at the symbol on the Khajiit, it's like got lots of white space on the armor.
Gotcha.
That's light armor.
Okay.
So
all right,
but you get more protection at the downside of not being able to sneak.
Got it. All right. Well, I will attempt to sneak. Let's see if we can sneak by this crab and do some damage.
Yeah, you easily did it.
All right.
And if you failed, he would have automatically saw you as you tripped over your feet.
He would have pinched you
and done the skull attack to you, which would have done 1 red damage. Anyway, you succeeded. So what that means is you can pick an attack from your dagger. Look, you've got a swing attack that does 1 yellow, or a stab attack that does 2 yellow. You can, and also because it's a sneak attack, it does double damage. So you double.
Nice. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on. I need to. The meeting has just ended for some reason. Hopefully, everyone at home is still with us. I think I need to generate a new meeting. For some reason, it's decided to disconnect us all. So just give me a second here. But hopefully you're all enjoying the stream right now. And if you have questions, please give them to us. Let us know what you want to know about Skyrim the board game as we begin our combat round. Here we go. All right, let's try this again. All right, so all right, we should be all good. I just explained to everybody watching that we just got disconnected, but
I think it was Google Me's like, you had enough time.
yeah, does Google have meeting limits now?
I guess I did not know that.
Yeah, maybe it's a settings thing. That's okay. All right, Chris, you're with us. Everything good?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah,
okay.
It's okay because Google thought we were having too much fun. That's why.
Look, yeah, this wouldn't be a correct stream if something didn't go wrong.
That's right. So, is there any downside to like using a stronger attack? Does it cost me anything extra?
Yeah, the swing attack costs no stamina because look, there's no green symbol, but the stab attack will cost 1 stamina. But at the end of an encounter, which is a card, you regain any stamina or magicka you've spent. So it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You're basically going to do 2 yellow or 4 yellow. Either of those attacks kill him dead. So sure. I would just do the one that doesn't cost him stamina.
Sounds good.
Now, benefit of you both being in the dungeon together is you get the reward at the bottom of the card, which is 1 XP.
All right, so he's not stealing my kills.
That's right. So, I'm going to flip over that one. You've now got 3 XP.
Got it.
Pretty good. So you're kind of on your way to a level up. And you stumble. Sorry, go on.
I'm just sorry. Well, maybe I missed this one. I got disconnected. What does the symbol next to that mean, though? Like the diamond for dodge, for stab. I see.
Oh, right. Okay. So let's just have a look at that. So if the one-handed, the little red box on the left-hand side means if you have the one-handed skill, you gain a bonus dice. Then the next column means this is the cost in stamina. Mm-hmm. The next, it's just the name. And then the next column is the symbol you would need to roll on the dice, 3 to start with, to get a successful attack. But because Jonathan used a sneak attack, you get that for free because you've already had to roll.
Okay. All right.
And then the next, typically what there is a, in this case, the swing attack doesn't take any stamina, but it's harder to get and does less damage. But the stab attack costs stamina, and it's easier to get and does more damage. So you've got a choice. And then the next one is dodge. If an enemy always usually attacks you first in a dungeon, unless you sneak, you can only sneak once as you enter the room. So once you're into normal combat rounds, the enemy always attacks. But let's say you did a load of damage to you and you're like, I don't want to take that. So what you can do is say, I'm going to dodge. And if you successfully dodge, which is very easy in this case, you need 1 circle. You take no damage whatsoever. So maybe you're like almost about to die, and the other guy with you, say Will, is like, it's okay, I've got this. You dodge, avoid the damage. I'll kill him on my attack. So it gives you a bit of like strategy of how you're going to deal with the enemy.
Got it. Cool.
Okay, so next room, and like you get any stamina and magicka, you don't get any health back. So you always need to make sure you got some healing. Right, you've got a little skeever.
Okay, all right.
The yellow armor. So just as a reminder, we think of armor and wounds as the same thing. His armor is yellow, and he's got okay, and he attacks on 3 different symbols. There's 5 different symbols on the enemy dice, and 1 blank. So the enemy dice is here. Now, Jonathan, you've already you went first. That's where you went last in the last room, so you can't go again next, so it has to be the Nord who
Okay.
can sneak. So Jonathan, you roll the enemy dice. Try not to roll too well. And see what the skeever does to poor Will.
All right, just this one right here.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, how about that?
Excellent.
Spared you.
So, good thing because you can do yellow or red damage. So you won't want to do yellow. You'll want to do your 4. You've got enough to kill him with 1 blow.
But I have to roll those symbol. Is it for each of that symbol I do that, or?
Yeah, so you have to pick one which you're going to do, and if you do a swing attack, you need 2 circles. So first of all, spend a point of stamina.
Of course. Boop.
There you go. And now let's head over to the dice. You're going to roll 3 dice to start with. You can roll more dice using more stamina to push your luck if you need to. But let's see if you can get it. You're rolling 3 dice to get 2 circles.
All right, here we go.
That's a lot of
no.
Now, for the cost of 1 stamina, you can roll another dice, and then a cost of another stamina, you could roll another dice. Now, it's a 50-50 chance because there's 3 circles on each dice. So I think it's probably worth trying it.
I agree.
And he's going to get it back as soon as this round is over
yeah,
anyway.
That's right.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
So let's go.
Yes, you
all
did.
right.
You killed him. So you both get another XP. That's worth it. You're 4.
Oh man, so close. And I gain 1 or all my stamina back.
Everyone gains all their stamina, magic, and health back at the end of the dungeon. So as long as you can survive to the end of the dungeon. Those plants help you do healing, which is good. Oh, let's have a quick look at the health track. It's an interesting thing here. You can dying isn't quite as bad. If you do die, if the health moves to the end of the track because you took too much damage, what happens is you don't lose all your stuff. You don't lose the cool magic gear that you just found. You respawn at the end of the turn, but you have to draw 1 threat for every player in the game, and you have to immediately draw an event card, which also usually generates some threat and maybe bad things or quests. So the world changes. So it's not annoying that we wanted to get rid of all that times in the board game where it's like, oh, that sucks, I just got that gear, or I just got all those components, why do I have to lose it all? But the world gets more difficult in this game. You'll notice the world always changes when you fail. There's always a consequence. The other thing is, if you see there's a little counter here, this little counter with a kind of horn skull, that's called the last wound. If you took, say, 3 wounds and then you took another 3, you can't. You always stop at the last wound. So what that means is you've got a last chance. You might go, I'm gonna heal up. I'm gonna give myself a healing. Or this is too tough. I'm gonna leave the dungeon with what I've got now. Or I've got this. I think I can win. But it's on you now. It's on you. There's no sudden death, bad luck.
Okay, you don't have that turn where before you don't even get the reactor. You're like, well, I already got nuked or something.
Yeah. So
it will be your fault. You'll be like, I'm gonna stay, and then you do.
So again, it's totally about pushing your luck. And again, if you save up lots of plant components, you can always get healing. So a good example is, let's say you're down to your last wound. You go, okay, and that is on the enemy's attack. Now it's your turn to decide what you can do. You could actually, instead of taking that, you could decide to dodge and then not take that damage. You could instead use your plant components to heal up 1 wound. And now, again, same rule. Even if he does another 3 damage, you stop there and you've got another final chance. So you've got lots of chances to avoid dying. So
that's nice.
And luck. At no point do you suddenly take a load of damage and that's it. I can't believe I didn't have a chance. You always have a chance to do something about it.
So the giant just can't send us into orbit.
That's right. That's right. And then another thing interesting. We're going to just reset the dungeon deck. So if you had leveled up, just out of interest, before you went into this dungeon, and you were level 1, you discard anything that is your level or below. So you would be discarding level 0 monsters. And what we do
scales to us.
We're going to take the top card from the animal deck, shuffle it, and put that back on top. What that means is if you go back into a cave, because that was easy, to get some more XP, there might be something more dangerous there now. It's not a dead cert. So the decks start scaling, and if you level up, they scale even more with your difficulty to present more. Right, the best bit about doing a dungeon is you always get treasure. So come up to the treasure deck.
Oh, yeah.
There's 3 treasure deck here. This is the basic treasure deck. You always get one of these every time you finish the dungeon. Just one, not one per player. Okay. But of course, because you're together, you could, if you were nice, you could share them out to whoever needs.
Well, let's see what we got.
Oh, come on.
Oh yes, I think.
Come on.
I mean, we totally had a game where someone got a bow that the Khajiit wanted, and the Khajiit's like, "Come on, give me the bow." He's like, "What bow? I didn't get a bow." No, there's no bow here. Out of my backpack, and he went and sold it.
No, we're working together here. I mean, yeah, feel free to take this armor if you need that.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? Because at some point he's going to have to take the damage for you and do the fight, and if he can survive longer, it means you survive longer.
Yeah.
I mean, he could say, you know, if the Nord was being nice, he could go, "Look, here, have my iron armor. You can sell it to get those soul gems you're trying to get."
I could.
Right, so that's the end of the turn again. See, the turns move pretty quick.
Yeah.
And now it's the first player moves over to the Nord, and the Nord now
draws an event.
So theoretically, like if there were 4 people playing, 2 people could go to a dungeon, and everyone else maybe is doing their own thing. Like,
yeah, I mean, the other 2 people could be doing another dungeon. It is a bit risky if they were to do a cave. Now imagine you've just drawn the top 2 animal cards. They'd have to face the next 2 down animal cards.
Ooh.
So trying to do caves at the same time is risky as well. So it actually encourages you not to do lots of the same dungeons at the same time.
Could you choose let's say we were playing 4-player and we each went to a cave, but could we choose the order? Because we knew like team 2, they're ready for those things.
Well, it goes down in order of first player. So
so you would have to be maybe careful about playing.
It's risky. I mean, most of the time you're leveling up together. It's rare that someone's like level 3 and the rest of you is level 0. You know.
No, we're gonna do the one person who's a huge level and that everyone just falls around and EXP share. All right.
Okay. So this is an example of a roaming monster. These cards start dropping wandering monsters onto the board, which cause chaos. So this means if there's a Daedra on the board, move them towards the nearest stronghold, 1 space. If they hit a stronghold, degrade it. What that means is the defenders kill. There's a battle. The Daedra is killed, but he also causes a lot of damage to the town, and you put effectively 1 threat token on one of those towns. So you don't want it to be moving into a town. And if there's no Daedra on the board, then we're going to place 1 on a wilderness space. So where all the counters are, you can see we've got various roaming monsters: vampires, Daedra, trolls, dragons, cultists, and Thalmor justiciars, who are kind of elves. So we're going to drag if you grab a Daedra token, bring it down. So there's various green wilderness spaces on the board. You want one that it's at least a couple of spaces away from a town. Yeah, that's a good one.
And we are near that, so.
Yeah, I think you're okay. So if another card might make it move to the cave, and then if another card maybe it move into Whiterun, you can come and kill it before it does that. You can't.
How scary is this thing?
They're pretty tough. You don't want to do it.
Okay. Never mind.
Staying away.
Maybe together. And then also what you do, you flip it, because there's 2 different versions. One even tougher than the other. So and you can imagine various monsters start appearing all over the board. And if you run out of a monster, because there's too many of them, the chapter ends as well.
We've been overrun by dragons.
Yeah. And we've got to put 2 threat down. So let's grab the threat.
Now, is it the same thing over here with these active events? If we get a 3rd one, we have to fail one of them?
These don't take any threat. But the active event is replaced by another active event.
Okay.
It's the world quest that would fail.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you're thinking of heading towards your various adventure locations.
Let's put one on Winterhold. We're not going up there anytime soon.
Yeah, some places we don't care about.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sounds to be the exact opposite.
Go to the Reach and Whiterun. Oh, we're missing a token for you on Whiterun. Oh no, that's right. No, that's the right one. Sorry. Yeah. So, now you could probably do your Whiterun fight. That actually you could do together because it's a fight. You can help each other with quests that are fights, but really only the person who's quested is going to get any rewards because they're not like a dungeon. But
I don't even get any experience.
The Nord, you could head to your. Oh no, you're a bit too far away. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can't get to Morthal. It's really up to you. What do you fancy doing?
Let's see. No, if you got a plan,
I think I'm gonna go to Solitude because I might get another little.
Yeah, you could do another town card there, and maybe get some more components and
experience. That would be
absolutely.
If I can just get two-handed, I'd really like that.
Yeah. So is it? Yeah, it's not like certain death for me to attempt this by myself, is it?
It's fine.
Give it a shot.
Let's start with the Nord, because you're first player. So we're going to come up and draw.
Oh wait, we didn't decide what we're going to do with these.
We didn't actually assign our threat. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, now seeing as you're for the Khajiit, for Jonathan, if you're going to go and do your quest, you can put it on because once you complete the quest, any threat on it goes away. So it's a good way to. I mean, you could even take both of them because you're literally going to do it this turn. It doesn't affect.
There's no way that I'll draw a card as part of this quest.
No, that's right.
All right.
Go for it. Go for it, Jonathan. Live on the edge.
That sounds good.
Together. Good tactics, you see.
Meanwhile, though, in the town.
Meanwhile, in a bar in Solitude. Do you want to draw a town card?
All right. Oh, we're running out. Maybe I shouldn't be doing all these towns. All right. Yazish Galapok, an orcish chef.
Chief.
Very different. Wow, Mike.
Don't eat anything this guy serves to you.
Hey, they may be an excellent cook in addition to being able to be chief.
Maybe they do.
Yeah.
I'm looking for brave, strong fighters. My people need you. Show me your strength, and you'll be rewarded. Oh, this is perfect for me.
Yeah. Okay. So you look, if you take some more, then you've got the ability to push. You don't.
I'm definitely gonna do that anyways because I want to upgrade stuff.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. I'll grab you an ore.
So 3, and I do believe I have. That is heavy armor, right?
Yeah, but that's what it's referring to is the skill heavy armor.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. But still, I only need 2
circles. You only need to roll 2 circles, and you could roll an extra dice if you need it.
All right, let's go for it. I am not strong at all.
Oh, damn. Anyway, but you still got the ore. You can put him back into the pile if you like and not take the quest.
This time I'm going to put him back in the pile because I want that experience first.
Okay. So, do you want to put him back?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Going into the discard for now. And someone else can meet them again. Right, so you've done your thing. There's nothing else you can do in the town. I mean, you could sell the iron armor for 2 gold, but it's not enough to buy more components yet. So, I mean, you could. It's up to you.
Is there a limit to how much extra stuff? Oh yeah, it's just one.
You can hold up to 4. So yeah, maybe let's get rid of it because no one else.
Yeah.
Is it. So let's. I'll just take it away and bring you some gold. You never know. You might have a
require a coin.
You can use coins to travel fast as well. Think of it as like a cart. You can get a cart from any town to another town. It costs 1 septim for every hold, every coloured area that you cross. So if you wanted to go all the way down to the Riften, in the bottom right, that would cost you 1, 2, 3. So it's 1 for every hold, not including the one you're in, that you have to cross.
That might be worth it, but I would love to get 10.
Bargain. Well, you never know. You're 8 away. So,
but it doesn't matter. Regardless, I have to stop where I am.
Yeah, that's right. That's your turn. So let's move over to the Khajiit. So,
All right.
Khajiit is. Do you want to read your little story?
Yeah, so I find Hesla, a member of the companions, outside a tomb, shaking in fear. I can't, it's too much. She points at the entrance. Nearly crying, she confesses she is terrified of confined spaces. Her shame is only made worse by the lone Draugr mocking her from inside the tomb. What a whelp. So we gotta find 355.
355. There we go.
All right.
Or you're going to fight a Draugr.
All right.
Okay, dungeon music starts.
Dun, 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 dun,
Now,
dun.
he's got two different armors. He's got three red armor and one yellow armor. So, and his sneak, well, you can't, oh no, you're the Khajiit. So you can sneak. It's a little bit harder. Now, he's also got ambush. So the way this works is if you don't sneak, he's going to ambush you, which means he gets to do an attack. And then it's a normal combat round in which he attacks first. If you successfully sneak, you cancel the ambush and you get to do an attack against him, and then it goes into a normal round. So it's definitely, but if you fail, he's going to do the eviscerate attack on you, automatically doing 3 red damage.
Oh, that's not good.
It's kind of bad. I feel like though I'm decent at sneaking. That seems like the thing I should try to do.
Yeah. So you've got, remember, 5 dice. 3 basic tests plus 1 for each of your items.
I believe in you, Jonathan.
Thank you for that. And there's no option here for me to push it in any way.
That's right, yeah.
All right, so we're just going with the dice. Let's see what we can get.
Oh, you did it.
Right.
So you can do 1 attack automatically, but you can only do yellow. So it's okay. It's only got 1 yellow damage. So I would just pick the one that doesn't cost any stamina, because it does, because it's a sneak attack, it does double. So 2 yellow. He's only got 1 yellow, so you just
okay.
The good thing is now he's got no yellow armor, so any yellow damage you do to him goes through his armor. It's gonna absorb it.
Oh, so it's like multiple health bars.
Yeah.
Oh boy, which means there's something that has like 3 armors.
Yes, there is. Yes, indeed. So that's when you really need strategy between you to go, wait a minute, I'll take out his yellow armor and then you can do yellow damage. I'll take his yellow out with my red attack, and so on and so on. So you've got to really think how you attack to reduce them. Okay, so you've sneaked up, hit him in the back, which stops the ambush. And now it's a normal combat round. So, Jonathan, why don't you roll the dice?
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Right. Okay.
Great.
Still 3 red damage. Now, your option is to try and dodge it, but then that's taking the form of your attack. I think you just want to take the hit and get the damage, try and kill him.
All right. So we move this back to here.
Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay for now.
Hanging in.
You're standing.
Yes. Now you're going to need to do 2 attacks because your attacks only do 2 yellow. So at best, so you're going to want to roll 1 triangle with a stab. So see if you can get that in.
Got it. So I'm spending a stamina first, or that's only if it goes through?
Yeah. I spend a stamina for. Oh, you should have spent the stamina for the sneak attack because that did go through. I mean, actually, you spend a stamina regardless whether it goes through. Oh no, wait, sorry, you did the stamina free attack.
Oh right, yes, that's right.
This is the stamina for this attack. Okay.
Okay.
So 3 dice.
3 dice.
You got to push if you need to, and you need 1 triangle. There's 2 triangles on each dice. So
okay, we can do this.
3% chance on each dice. Yeah, you did it.
There it is. This one's kind of lopsided, but it doesn't matter.
Fine. So you've done 2 yellow damage. 2 yellow. He can't defend, so it reduces his health by 2. Okay. The red armor doesn't absorb any yellow damage. So now it's back to him. He gets to attack you.
Now, this seems
I'll
like
roll
it
for you.
could be bad.
Here you go, Jonathan. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, go ahead. There it is. That's what I like to see.
All right. So now it's your time to attack again, and this time you can kill him.
Sidestep just in time.
So we're doing the same maneuver.
Yeah, triangle again.
And let's get the same luck here.
Yeah. Oh yes, you did it. So you took him out. So we get rid of that card, and let's look at your quest card. So the threat on your quest card goes away. Turn the card over.
Love it. Let's see what we got.
Ooh. Oh, look at that.
Okay, so gain 1 treasure and 2 experience.
So you've now got 6 XP and
Ooh.
1 E treasure. So if you come up and draw a treasure.
So close to leveling up. All right. One of these basic ones. Let's see what we got. Ooh, lock-picking tools.
That's very good. That's very good.
Cool.
So there are various encounters in the dungeons which are traps, and that's going to help you face them.
And it fits you perfectly.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
doing the whole, like rogue thief.
That's
Just
right.
put it on top of the potion here. That's where your wearables go.
Okay.
And then, if you just out of interest, if you'd failed, you would have just had to run out the dungeon.
Just embarrassed.
Either way,
Fine.
yeah, exactly. Either way, you keep telling the story. If you see, like, it doesn't matter if you succeeded or if you failed. You just wouldn't have got the rewards, but you carry on with your story. So now you pick your next option.
Okay, so I can. Right. So Hestel was mugged by Moiva and her Khajiit associates in the past. Has recently seen the Khajiit caravan close to Falkreath. I can talk to the Khajiit, try to get more information, or ambush them and force them to talk. Well, I mean, I'll try talking. They should. You know, I don't want to go on and attack my own kind, right?
Okay, 177. Let's see what this brings up.
All right.
Khajiit diplomacy. So this will replace this card. So you've now got a fresh card to take threats, and you need to go to Falkreath. I'm going to move that quest marker down there, so it's not too far away.
Oh, it's right in the path of the.
Oh, perfect.
The Daedra.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Oh yeah, that's the downside. You have to go around it if you don't want to face it. The other thing is you can see that there's an objective coming up that's going to require you to have some septims. It's a kind of strange dice test that you will turn in X septims to roll X dice. And you need to roll 1 circle for each septim that you still have +1. So if you had 3 septims, you would, and if you spent all 3, you'd roll 3 dice to get a circle because you have F +1. If you try to save some money, then the test is going to be harder. So basically, it's push your luck skill.
So I don't want to start hoarding money right now.
No, you don't. No, you need to kind of basically get like 2 or 3 and then just go and do it.
Okay, got it.
So that is the end of that turn. And so you've both done an event or a challenge. So it's the next turn. I'm going to move the first player marker across to the Khajiit. So it's your turn to draw an event card.
Perfect. All right, let's see what we got. Conspiracy.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the card that adds 1 threat to every quest.
Oh,
got it. Okay.
You just got one on that.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's.
And you don't get to. Here, I'll bring the others down.
Thank you.
Wait, and did we put one on the world quest?
Wait, I need
I just did. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I need one more. Did you?
There's one here.
Oh, there it is. Didn't see it. Thank you.
So that's on the side quest, is it? On the personal quest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
What do you want to do? So I think.
Okay.
The Nord, I think you were heading to Morthal, weren't you, to do your quest, your main quest?
Yeah, I mean, I think I can roll that.
Yeah. You've got some plants as well. And the Khajiit.
Plants. Oh, was I looking at the wrong quest?
Oh,
no,
sorry,
Morthal. I don't have the.
Yeah, no, that's right. Well, you could try it. I mean, if you fail the quest, you just don't get the rewards. I mean, the other thing to do would be
Where is the other? Oh, all the way over there.
You could do another town card whilst you're there and see if you can get a soul gem.
Oh, so I could go there and not activate my.
That's right. Just do a town card there whilst you're there.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. And for the Khajiit, you're near the.
I could get there.
You could go to the other side, your side quest, your personal quest, which is this.
I could do either.
Yeah, 1, 2.
I should.
You don't want to do. You need at least 1 coin, I think, Jonathan, for the.
Oh yeah, I have no coins. Yes, you're 100%
maybe
right about that.
To your look for Fulgentius's assistant.
Is there any good reliable way of getting money, or
Well, dungeons, you get
you'll
some
get
gear,
stuff you could
sell
sell?
it. Yeah, or you do get money. I mean, you often get money in dungeons as well, from certainly from traps. If you're going to be quite good at solving the traps, so you should get the money for that as well.
Can we just secretly
can do
loot all the people in the town?
There are sometimes the town cards will give you money as a reward as well, sort of here and there. So I mean, you could.
So maybe I'll do my side quest and see.
Yeah, you can just risk it.
See how it goes.
Because it's not the end of the world if it doesn't go to plan. And so
just make things happen, you know.
Will, you're going to do a.
I'm not first though anymore.
You're going
so
to try and get another card. Right. So let's start with the Khajiit on your.
Okay.
Now again, you could also. I think you're less likely to get money. I would just do it and risk it.
But I could do just like
You could do a wilderness card if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Plus, you want to save any money. There's,
here's the thing. Yeah, I mean, because you're going to need money for the Khajiit diplomacy. If you did a wilderness card, you might get some XP and level up. In which case, you could take the speech skill.
Oh.
But equally so.
Oh, pickpocket too.
Sneak, you get sneak and you get bonus sneak. If you learn pickpocketing, that's how you get money. Because
that seems pretty. Yeah, I think getting pickpocketing. Well, this will probably give experience on the other side. So I think you should go for this and then get pickpocketing. You don't need speech. You need coin.
Why don't you both do another town and wilderness card first?
Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, we'll do some basic stuff.
Right. Who needs speech when you have the coins that can do the talking for you?
That's right.
You got one town card left, and then we'll shuffle. Well, it will be Yajish will be back into the deck.
How many would there like in the bases?
There's a load. So you won't see. You'll see all kinds of different ones.
And would things be added to this depending on chapter and?
Yeah, totally. So who's doing the town? Oh, it's the Khajiit. You're in the.
I'm starting with wilderness. Yeah.
Yes. So draw that. See what you get. Zibar.
All right. I've traveled all across this land, seen many things. Care to share some stories in mead? Perhaps.
Gain a component. Well, you can get.
You can push with experience.
Yeah, I know. This is better. But look, if you succeed, you get 3 XP and 3 components.
Oh, wow.
So I'd suggest, why don't you get a soul gem, because you've got one already, and that will get you towards doing an enchantment.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
Nothing's going to help you with
You got to tell the story of the draw you just took out.
That's right. The Draugr.
Sorry, Draugr.
All right. So I do not have speech, as we discussed, but we'll try and tell some campfire stories. So I'm just rolling 3 dice, and I need 2 circles.
Tell us the story, John. How does this start off?
Oh man! Once upon a time, there was a campfire, and it was great.
Oh my god!
Everyone loved the campfire. The end.
Bravo! I mean,
3 XP and 3 components.
Oh, nice. This is great.
So you've just leveled up. I mean, you can't actually get more XP.
You can enchant your lockpicking tool?
Yeah, you totally can. But do you want to... It only costs you 2 XP.
I should have regained all this, right? Because after the...
Yes. Yeah. Now, you get to pick a skill. Do you want to get pickpocketing? Or do you want to...
Yeah, let's do pickpocketing. I think
There's a whole bunch of skills up here. So pickpocketing is going to give you an extra dice anytime you have this pickpocketing test. And anytime you do a town or wilderness card or encounter a human, then you gain 2 septims. So you are now a money-making machine. Remember, you also get to bump up one of your stats. So
nice.
Now, the interesting thing is, if in combat you lose 1 health, you can gain sneak 1. So having a bit more health means you can double down on your night vision ability, and of course you can take more damage. Having more stamina is what you use for your weapons, but you've not run out of it yet.
Right.
So
Yeah, health seems good. I mean, came kind of dangerously close earlier to.
Move the little cap up. Now, what that means is you can see the little track here that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What that means is you're now discarding any monsters that you encounter who are level 0.
Okay.
And so you got your skill. You bumped up a stat. Oh, you remember the other benefit was 3 components. So
What's the the thing on the top? It looks like 2
that's
dice.
how many pushes you get. Because pushes usually use one of your abilities, like burns an ability point. And then when you get to level, when you move into this
push
level,
harder.
you get an extra push, and then you get up to 4 pushes at the maximum amount here. So I don't know. I would say maybe get an extra soul gem, because then you can spend 2 to enchant and spend another one if you don't like the enchantment. You could also get some ore.
What are the 3 choices? Oh yeah, it's
So plants, ore,
right.
So plants mostly used for potions and sometimes pushing, ore and soul gems either used for pushing or for upgrading and enchanting.
Yeah, so why don't we do? Kind of tempted just to go all soul gem.
Oh. Okay, why don't I get you 3 soul gem? So you've got a total of 5 soul gem. Do you want to enchant? Now, chances are you'll probably find a better weapon at some point, so you may not want to upgrade that just yet. It's more expensive to enchant the lockpicking tools, but you're definitely going to hang on to those, so that's quite a good use.
Yeah.
The hide armor.
You can have the lockpicking tools of power.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, let's do that. Let's do the lockpicking tools for sure.
Okay. Let's grab an enchantment for you.
So you can upgrade and enchant anywhere, or do you need to be
Oh no, wait a minute. Sorry, you're not in the town, are you?
Why'd you have to ask?
So when you go to a town next, you can do that. So,
okay.
I'm sorry, Jonathan.
It's like the kid in class who asks, "Wait, didn't we have homework tonight?"
Okay, so let's go to the Nord. The Nord. I think you were going to do another town.
Yes, I was.
Sorry, and
right.
You didn't do the. Did you want to just leave him in there? Because of course, that's quite a good card to come back to.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. We'll let him hang around.
We just want to keep telling you stories. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Reth.
It's Reth.
Just Reth. Reth trains horses. They're better than people. Can you shoe a horse? I'm Reth.
I like this guy.
I think I want the enchanting element. Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Got that for you.
I don't have smithing.
You do have one more. You can push.
All right. Let's see. I can potentially become really good at smithing, but
you don't want to take another ore because that'll give you another push.
No, I wanted the enchanting because I did this just so the rumor's the end because I want to get.
Oh no, of course, yes, that's right. Yeah.
I will push with the ore. I'll spend the ore because it's a 2 out of 6. Right?
Oh no, you don't have any ore. You didn't. You've only got. You took the.
No, yeah, I just took it out. It's right here.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
He's one step ahead of us.
Okay.
All right.
Got a 1 in 3.
Where was this roll when I was talking with the orc?
Do you want to leave him in the deck or take
yes, I don't like taking the quest until I actually do the thing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, good plan. But at least you've got your soul gem, which is what you want. Yeah. So there's nothing else you can do in the town. So you're both done for the turn.
Yep.
So let's move. First player.
Do the enemies on the map ever move on their own, or only if a card?
They will do if a card tells them to. So it's usually just.
Speaking of which, I think I just took the whole deck.
Gotta swipe it.
Oh, another event.
Wow.
Another world quest. Okay, this is quite fun.
All right.
Riches beyond belief. Yeah. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You do.
Let's all do it in unison.
Riches beyond belief are hidden in ancient chambers. Can you get them without waking the undead menace? So, we must remember the threat, and there is a world quest in a tomb in the Pale, which is just up here.
Oh, I'm there.
Advanced treasure is in here.
Clear 3 undead. Each player will get 1 advanced treasure.
And I assume that's each player there.
Yeah, that's it. That's present doing the event. So, yeah, it's a bit far away for the Khajiit, but you can.
Well, I wouldn't want to go there first anyway because I want to do my rumors.
You can meet there next turn, or in a couple of turns.
Speaking of which, threat.
Oh, we need to get the threat. Yes,
Threat.
I'm gonna take it.
Where's the 2 threat?
There we go. I'll grab it.
Is there a limit number threat?
Is there's plenty. There's 62.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about that.
We got to start putting it over here, I think. Right?
Well, I think we got to put one. I'll take on the room of the inn because I'm going to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And we'll get
And
rid
you're
of it.
you're gonna do you're doing your quest, aren't you?
Oh.
Yeah, I thought you were going to do the other side.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot that I didn't do it. Yeah.
You don't have any money yet, but it's okay. I would just try it.
Okay.
All right, so I'm first. So I am now doing a roll. I do not have illusion. How could I not have illusion? The tank. All right.
Okay.
I just need the roll I had last time. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
That's all you need.
Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, you could push because it's a 50.
It doesn't matter though. I need 2.
Yeah, no, but you can push twice. You've got 2.
No, I'm doing this.
Oh,
no.
sorry. Yes, I'm looking at the wrong one.
I failed.
It's all over.
That's
I
sad.
didn't even read the flavor text.
We tried.
All right. So do I just stop or do I flip it?
Yeah, just flip it. Yeah, flip it.
All
Okay.
right. They
Flip
see
these
me.
2.
Now I'll be hunted too. Quest 155 and add a human and add to the human dungeon and add it to the human dungeon discard pile.
Yeah, this isn't a nice card to have hunting you. So this next time you do anything that involves humans, at the end he's going to get shuffled in. So look, he's a level 3 enemy, doing 3 or 4 damage with lots of armor. But you get 2 XP for killing him. Now, what else have we got there?
All right.
There's
Mirage. Oh, what's that mean?
This is a blade card, and it's a cross through it, which means somewhere, if you come up top left, there's a little deck of blades. These are really, really, really cool, amazing, useful, but now dead cards. So they are blades, other members of the blades, somewhere else who escaped to Skyrim, and one of them
just
died.
killed one.
Yeah.
Well, easy come, easy go.
So
right.
What would have that been? What would have this have been? So this would have been an event. Oops.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Oh look, powerful allies are helping you, drawing attention upon themselves. Remove 1 threat.
No.
That would have been an event card that would be cycling through the deck. So at some
How
point,
am I rolling the exact?
at some point, you're told to add all the blades cards into the deck, and then they're super helpful to you. Super powerful allies, super powerful followers.
These 3 go away still, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the upside. So
right.
again, the consequence of failing here is you've got a powerful enemy that's going to come into the dungeon, and you lost a blade. But the story keeps going.
Marash the Mountain knows of a Khajiit who goes by the name of
That one we're looking for.
Yeah, the one we're looking for. He met her at the new Guinness
Nicest?
Nicest Corner Club in Windhelm. I think I need to go there anyway. He says she used to receive lots of packages from a friend in Elden Root. Option 1, I'll infiltrate the new Guinness Corner Club and pretending to be a skooma addict. Or I'll create a distraction at the club. Obviously, judging by this card, I'm not good at creating a distraction.
All right.
So then. We'll go with option 1.
176. Okay. We get Undercover addict.
Jonathan, I need your help.
Oh yeah,
See what I
another
can do.
quest to. Oh, you got both in Windhouse. That's quite useful.
Wow, that's cool.
And look, this says level 1, so you do kind of want to level up. You're really close to level. Oh no, you got 4, so you need to. Maybe you can do another.
I need to work at it.
Yeah, and you're going to be trying to get 1 triangle with 3 dice and lock picking. Ah.
Not likely for me, apparently.
So it's doable. It's doable. Definitely doable. Okay. That is, you've done your action then. You're in a town.
Yep, I have nothing to do, so I think that ends
So
everything for me. And I also say hi to Kamoy in the chat. Thank you for joining.
Yes, hello A87 Kamui. And also earlier, Shagog says he likes the sound of the legacy aspect and and as well as the layout of the cards. Yeah, I think the card, once you know what you're doing, the cards are very they're laid out in a way that makes sense.
Hopefully people see it, but what we've tried to do is put all the complexity in the storytelling, not in the rules. So the rules just should, once you kind of, usually I find I can teach the rules in about 3 or 4 turns, like combat, upgrading, sneaking, leveling up, taking quests.
Yeah, I like that the options, like going back to the one I just had to make the choice for. I mean, I sort of was like, I don't think I'll do a good distraction, but I could feel like it doesn't tell me I literally will need lock picking for option 1. So part of me would be thinking, okay, like that infiltrate could have been charisma, like talking. Like you have to think a little bit story wise while you're doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, over to Khajiit, who's waiting patiently in the hills, trying to find a lost servant. So you're going to need to. You're asking around. It's 3 dice. You need 3 circles. So risky one, but
you know, I have a sneaking suspicion this servant just went to get a better job.
3 dice, 3 circles. Okay. And I have no money, so I can't push.
That's right.
All right, we're just.
hey.
Let's see if I can get the opposite luck of you. Yeah. Here we go.
Oh,
no. You got the whole variety.
It was a long shot.
Threat goes away, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, we'll see what happens either way. So I flip it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll never know what happened to the servant, so we get a threat.
Oh.
And degrade this card.
That means discard the card. So
discard.
This is the case where you can't move on with this story. That never happens with the main quest.
Okay.
You always keep going, but sometimes the side quests go away because that. Now you need to take a main threat. Put it on a town if you want. Maybe try that.
Yeah, let's give that a shot. Where do we? Is there somewhere we don't care about?
Well, I don't know. Pick any
Dawnstar, maybe. Nobody seems to.
Why not? Why not? And it's only the market. It just means you can't buy and sell that, and you can't buy equipment in this anyway.
Right.
There's no market deck, so it's probably fine. And components are really expensive there anyway, so you're probably unlikely.
Now, how much are we really at a disadvantage in any way? Like in the full game, you'd have a lot more options to buy that stuff.
Well, you need money, so neither of you really got any cash yet.
Right.
You will want some cash to be able to buy, so you probably don't really start buying and selling gear. I mean, you can sell gear to get money, but you won't be buying anything probably for a few turns. So you're not.
Jonathan,
really
sell your armor and dagger. Just go in with robes and claws.
I mean, you could totally use your claws, and would not be a bad. The claws are pretty good. Like they do too.
Those actually look pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what happens is the dagger gives you more sneak ability.
Yeah, I do like the sneaking.
Yeah, no, that sneak is very. And if you didn't have the dagger, it wouldn't get the ×2 damage either, right?
That's right.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you gotta go dagger. You gotta keep the dagger.
Yeah.
All right. We get a bow.
So are we at a new round?
We do indeed have a new round. So it's that's why I mark a move.
To me. And
all right, what's our event?
Draw the event. All right, let's see what we got. Oh boy.
Quest. Another one in Falkreath.
Oh man. That's where I'm headed.
Sacrament has been performed. A group of cultists must die. The Dark Brotherhood demands it. So, in Falkreath, I'm going to put a marker there. You need to clear a human and a Daedra. So you could go and do that together. And also, this would give you another beneficial card in the top 4 cards of the event deck. But fail, and another Daedra token will spawn. So, risky one.
Okay. We'll see. All right. Oh, and so I'm going first, but we're deciding what we're gonna do.
Oh, how do we?
Let's see. So I cannot make it to Falkreath yet.
I think you maybe go and try and do this treasure hunter quest, because that would give you both a couple of really good.
Yeah, where is that again? Oh,
that's here.
On the Pale. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, so you can't make it. 1, 2, 3. You can get to.
Oh, and then he could do the enchanting.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, totally. Yeah, you could go and.
Yeah, so that might be a good idea.
To go and enchant the Nord.
I was thinking actually of going up to this forest space. That way, next turn I can still make it there. And
yeah, sure, yeah. You can get a more reward, or you could also go and do some enchanting. You've still got.
I cannot.
You haven't done your enchanting yet. You could.
I only have one.
Sorry. I was thinking about the. Yes. Okay. So yeah, why don't you go and do a wilderness space?
I need to go back into the forest and just reflect on my recent. Also, all my threats going to Morthal. That town, I don't care about anymore. It can burn.
Why not?
Hold on, I just got to do a quick save here.
Yeah, right. All right. So, shall I do a town card?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Oh, you know what it is?
Yeah, that is true. We know what it is.
Yeah. It's Yajish. Again, I'm looking for more brains.
You didn't get enough.
I saw this one guy in town. Boy, were they embarrassing.
So you get in a component first. Now, ore is going to be useful for this. So
yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And why not? If you can keep the ore and upgrade that.
If
he had enough, could he do multiple upgrades?
Yeah, you could do as many.
Oh man, that you might get a better iron dagger too.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay, so you got 3 dice. You need 2 circles. You've got 1 push.
Okay, all right. This could work out. Better odds than last time. Hey, that's what you want.
Come on.
2 XP and 2 circles. I'll give you the.
Hey,
XP.
we're working together here. My victory is your victory.
No, I don't feel as bad failing in this so far, because sometimes the other game just feels like.
Because you don't really lose anything. You just something you might.
I mean,
lose
did, but it feels. Yeah, but it doesn't feel like when you lose like.
Yeah.
I don't think I can win anymore. Kind of lose or something.
Yeah, it's just a different path.
Yeah. So you get another 2 components. So would you like some ore? Because then you could upgrade one at your armor or dagger.
Could he actually get? I'm just curious. I'm changing which one. Could he hypothetically be like, I'll get 1 ore and 1 plant?
Anything you want. Yeah.
Yeah. I will definitely go with the ore. I still have these 2 plants. I've yet to do anything with them, but I'm sure they'll come in handy at some point.
They're going to be either you'll use them for a push, or if you get hurt badly in a dungeon, you've got that. So but you're in a wilderness space. You can't use them yet.
No, I'm in the wilderness space. He's in town.
Sorry. Yes. No, you're in. You're in the town, so why don't you now?
Yes.
Do an enchantment. Do you want to enchant your lockpick?
That is absolutely what I want to do. So, do I just flip it?
No. So
or no.
Can I grab a enchantment card from here? If you
right. That's right. The enchantment cards. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got.
Oh, look at that. So.
Nice.
Now gain 1 stamina when you receive any red damage.
Cool.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty neat because you're going to be burning stamina.
So I'll hang on to that.
Your lockpick is just like magic.
It's magic, man. I'm great at this.
Now you've still got 2 soul gems. You could enchant your hide armor or iron dagger as well.
Oh, he
Yeah.
can also up.
You can do as much as you want.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And you can upgrade. So you could upgrade your hide armor to take a bit more damage.
Oh no, you got to go with the dagger.
Yeah, do more damage with the dagger.
Yeah.
Because you can times 2 it.
Right. Oh yeah.
Right,
That's true.
yeah, that's right. So
Yeah.
you want to do
Yeah. So we'll do that.
card. Oh, +2.
Awesome.
Oh
This
wow.
is good.
That's like +4.
This is good. So far, so good. there it goes.
There you go. So you're now doing +3 damage with the swing attack, which is free. Or still the 2
That's
damage.
awesome.
And it was, if you sneak with it, that's 6 damage.
Yeah,
And
that's
you don't
right.
have to roll.
Yeah.
And now you want to use your 2 soul gems to.
Yeah. Let's just do it. Let's go all in. Why not?
Can something have multiple enchantments or only one per?
Each thing can only have 1 enchantment and 1 upgrade, unless it says it can have multiples. So, which one did you want to enchant?
The armor. Yeah.
Okay, so this.
Soul trap.
There you go. So,
okay.
when you kill an enemy, if you're the person to kill them, you gain a soul gem.
All right. Pretty good. Pretty good.
So you've just like
Awesome.
massively.
Yeah. I just got a big upgrade.
Yeah. See, that's
right.
the bit. And the upgrades are so simple. How you use the top right.
Sorry, going back to what we were saying
I
with
love
the
that.
limits. Is it locked then? Could he never enchant that again, or could he enchant it if he?
No, that's right. So you can't. You basically can't enchant it again. You.
Oh, no. I can fix it.
It's okay. I know it's because it's got these magnetic locks on it. There you go. It's fine.
I tried.
So if you sell that, you lose the enchantment as well. So
Okay.
you still only get 2 for it. But at some point, you're going to find much cooler gear, and then you'll be like, okay, I'm going to give it up and move on. Because if it's in your backpack, you don't get the benefit of the enchantments.
Oh, and is there a limit to components you can have?
No, you can have as many as you.
All right. Okay, so I think that's it for me.
I'm going to find every piece of iron in the world of Skyrim. All right, hold on. I got to do my force.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Not the whole deck. There we go. Let's see what I came across.
Where'd you go? Oh, you're down here.
Did you want to put Yejish back into the discard?
Oh, right.
Did you want to take quest? Because you've got no side quest.
Oh, yeah. Why
I'd
don't
probably take it.
Yeah, why don't I do
You
the
should probably-
quest? Yeah. Yeah, it's not that exciting of a...
22.
All right.
Home in need. So you're going to be traveling down to
only 2 threat on this one.
Whiterun.
Okay.
You're going to be helping.
There is a lot happening in Whiterun.
It's a popular place.
There. You can...
Oh, it's... well, that's... I mean, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So let's do this Nords.
Uglin Buglum. A Valen...
Go on.
It is a knight. I'm trying to get rid of these filthy vampires. Care to help? I will take... I guess we'll go another enchant to try that out. Yeah, because I got plenty of... Oh, wait, what is the push? Yeah, we're definitely going with the...
Soul gems.
Soul gems.
Yeah.
So grab one of those.
Yeah.
How many different skills are there?
Oh, if you have a look at the board, there's a lot. So you see, look at the top.
Oh, yeah.
You've got all the skills. You've got like 6 different sorcery skills, 6 different might skills, smithing, heavy armor, 2-handed, 1-handed, and 6 different...
All right, if I could just get what Jonathan rolled, that'd be great.
Right, so...
Where are we rolling?
Here we go.
Oh.
Well, I'll spend... Can I spend 1 at a time, or do I have to spend...
No, just spend 1, yeah.
So you just need 1 more circle.
Just need 1 more circle. It's a 50-50.
Yeah.
I just need 1.
Just flip a coin.
Oh! You're going to spend the second one?
Yes, I'm going to spend the second one.
Just flip one more coin.
I just want 1 win.
That thing rolls high. Oh.
I feel your pain.
Remember at the beginning when we said this game was about...
You had too many good rolls early on.
I
Yeah,
am doing that. All right.
Please
Oh
pause.
my god. Well,
that's a shame. That's a real
Do
shame.
you want to take the card?
yeah. Sorry, those two are for
His
that.
story? Do you want us to take his story?
Yeah, I'll take the story.
Get something out of it.
30.
Um, let's see.
Honor
For
and
honor and glory, covered in blood,
tomb.
Bulgum is elated. This is just the beginning. He's excited at my failing.
He loves it.
We need to purge the land of the scourge. Come with me. In Winterhold. Where is Winterhold?
So it said tomb
at
in
the
Winterhold, just up
top,
here.
yeah.
So
Oh,
that's where you need to go.
Oh yeah.
and then clear 3 undead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
We're going to be fighting a lot of undead soon. Right, so that's end of your turn, I think,
Yep.
and everything. I did move the first player marker over.
Yes.
So it's the next
So,
turn, and
All right.
a event card. Vampire.
Vampires.
All right.
This is another thing. I'll grab a vampire for you. It's another wandering monster.
Put it in a forest space.
Yeah, there you go.
The Stronghold are the towns.
Strongholds, yeah.
I think this doesn't look to be near any towns over here.
That's yeah, it's at least 2 away, so it's not too bad.
Now
Good-
the 2
good
threat.
choice. You need to get 2 threat. Let me grab them.
We're gonna try to do that.
Treasure
right, we
hunt,
can't
so,
do that
yeah.
though. We
We
could.
could-
Oh,
why
we
not?
can put them on there. Or no, it has a limit of
put-
2.
You can put one of them.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Might as well.
I'll put one on the one I just got.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so you're going to meet in this strange dungeon.
Uh oh. This happened again. Why is this meeting ending? Sorry about this, everybody. I don't know why Google has decided that it's wants to limit our enjoyment of this. We're gonna work on this. In the meantime, if anyone has questions about Skyrim, post them in the chat. And we should be back on our way in just a second. All right.
Back. So much fun. You
This
gotta put a timer on or something.
yeah. Hopefully this will be the last time. Hopefully that's the last. We're in this now.
Welcome back after the advertising break.
People needed a little minute to get a drink or something, you know. Google's
Okay.
always been good to us before. I don't know. All right. So anyway, where were we?
Yeah, you were about to enter this.
Right. We're headed to the Pale.
Tomb. Yeah,
Let's hunt some
Okay.
treasure.
let's do it. Now, let's just double check what it says. Clear 3 undead. Okay, are you ready?
Oh boy. I guess we're
No,
ready.
we're good now with your dagger.
Yeah, that's true. I got
You're
a
just
bunch of
gonna-
cool stuff.
You're
Yeah.
just gonna sneak past all of them.
We're going to pump this up. Right. Okay, first one. The flame
Oh.
trap. Now, if only someone had some lockpicking skills that helped them with traps. Yeah, could use.
Yeah, that might be me. So I use my lockpicking skill. And
This
I need
gives
to.
you 2 dice to the normal 3 dice basic skill test. So you're rolling 5 dice to get. Now, if you fail, everyone in the room, this little black symbol with lots of little heads and shoulders, gets 3 damage. So don't fail.
Unless we roll a blank, right?
Oh yeah. Well, no. If you try to lockpick and fail,
Oh.
it triggers. I mean, look, if you don't lockpick, it's going to hit 5.
I mean, yes. There's not. The odds are
Yes.
not in our favor.
I'm sure you've got this.
We need 2 circles.
Careful what you say.
Yeah, right.
It's fine. I'm not rolling.
All right, here we go. Let's find out.
Oh, you
Yeah, all right.
Guess
He
what?
actually disabled it, then re-enabled it.
Yeah. And if you'd failed, it has 1 red wound. You just would have had to destroy it. But you gain 3 gold as a result.
All right. And
So-
we split that as we like?
Yeah, but I think you're the one who really.
Well, I definitely want 2 of it. I could give you 1, I think. I mean, 3 would be nice, but
I'll let you. I'll drop them on yours. You decide what you want.
I think just rolling 3
Yeah.
is I think
Okay.
we want I think 3's the sweet.
Okay.
Because I know it's 50-50, but
Yeah, you're
just
probably
see-
right. Yeah.
You ready
Okay.
for the next room?
Yep.
Let's do it.
The Nord's going to have to go first.
Right.
A vampire fledgling
Ooh.
with 4 purple armor. That's okay, actually, because the Nord does red.
We're not magic. All
now, look at this. He's pretty tough, right? If he rolls the skull, he does a drain attack. And so he'll do 1 red or magic damage, whichever is worse for you, and will recover 1 of his wounds. So
all right, so I'll roll for him.
Attack, he does 2 magic damage and drains 1 stamina.
Ugh.
And there's some good rewards. Whoever kills him will get one of these 2 rewards, and then the next person in the room picks the next reward. So,
okay.
And he would have been tough to sneak as well.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Nord, first of all, you've got to roll the enemy dice.
I did, and I got the freeze.
Oh, God. So that's 2 magic damage, which you can't.
And a stamina.
And a stamina. But now's your chance to take him out.
Yeah, I would like to take his head off.
I mean, you can hit. You got a risk, right? Do you want to try and get the diamond, which is only 1 in every dice, so it's a 1 in 6 chance per dice, but that would kill him, or do you want to have a much safer chance of doing?
It's the same.
Sorry. Yeah, you've got the +2. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
But look, let's be honest.
Yeah,
if I go with chop, I will roll circles. If I go with swing, I'm getting those diamonds. But we're gonna go with swing because I think that's technically the safer one.
Oh no, absolutely. Actually, there would be no point doing the chop attack because it's harder to get and it does the same damage as you do with your swing.
All right, so I spend a stamina and I roll 3 dice.
Yeah.
Swing away.
You know I'm getting some diamonds here.
Swing bada.
Oh, you did it.
All right, there you go.
You smashed him. So everyone gets 1 XP.
Oh, we're nailing it this time.
Yes, please give me the experience.
Yeah, you need that experience. I think I have one down here, yeah.
Okay.
I'll make sure it's not a 3.
Do we get to see the treasure, or do we decide now how to split?
I can just do a 3.
Now, so whoever killed him, which you did, gets to pick a bee. Well, you get to pick one of the rewards. What do you want more, a bee treasure or a soul gem?
Actually, can we give each other like resources?
Well, yeah, you can swap stuff around anyway.
Then I'm just gonna take the treasure because that's cool.
Yeah.
The bee.
I assume we have to be in the same space to trade stuff.
You can trade at the beginning or end of the round.
Oh,
in
What was that? Oh, sorry, I keep doing that.
So,
but that's one-handed.
yeah, it's one-handed, and you really are better with two-handed. So I would just sell it when you get a chance.
Well, would it actually be because
Could give it to the Khajiits.
Yeah, because your dagger's one-handed, and that gives you a heavy option. Then.
Yeah, and it gives you red.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea.
A heavy red, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
And then he could sell whenever he wants.
And I'm taking a soul gem.
There you go. So next room, and next room. Is,
gotta put my stamina back up.
Yeah. Okay, you got a Trauger.
Mine's all set. All right, there they are.
And you can sneak it this time.
Yes, the Khajiit, because the Khajiit can go first. You can sneak. You need
now,
2 circles.
Does he have to, hypothetically, because Jonathan went first on the first one. I had to go first on the next one. Does that reset, or does Jonathan have to go first on the next one?
Exactly, yeah. Jonathan has to go first on the next one.
He had to, okay.
Yeah. Because if maybe the 2 of you had taken a couple of turns to fight the vampire fledgling. Again, it's whoever's.
It's to make sure everybody has a.
Right. Yeah. I just wasn't sure if it's
around.
Like,
Right. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I will for sure try sneaking again. And is it the same thing? 5 dice and 2 circles?
That's right.
All right. Here we go.
You did it. So
I get to hit it.
You can do 6 damage.
Yeah, you can do 6 yellow. He's gone.
Yeah.
And so you get an ore, and everyone gets an XP again.
So I'll just take it out.
All right.
Yeah. Right.
So 4. And
you get the ore reward. And guess what? Everyone.
Oh, wait a minute.
You're doing
Never mind.
What happened?
Nothing.
Because you're doing the treasure hunter quest.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
gets a treasure.
An advanced treasure. Oh,
All
man.
right. Woo! Things are
You
happening.
draw first, Jonathan.
Okay.
You got the final.
I will.
All
and don't
right.
I also get a my thing? Since I dealt the final blow, I get a soul
Yes.
gem.
You get another soul gem.
Nice.
There you go. I'll put one on.
All right, thank you. Okay, now then, treasure.
All right, you flip first. What'd you
Oh,
get?
I got some elven armor. Oh, well, I already had the sneak, but still, that's good.
No, but that's better
It's-
sneak
it's-
and.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, it's worth a lot too.
And I got.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh,
All right. Oh yeah, that's what you want.
I do like that.
All right.
So that's better damage. So if you think
But
about it, it's,
2 experience. Better to.
that would be it's 3. It's 1 less. It's a little bit hard. Oh, look. Also, it costs 2 stamina. For
Yeah.
So, but you're going to do 5 red with 2 circles, or 4 or 3 yellow with a triangle, and so it gives you 2 different types of attacks now. And if you upgrade it, obviously it's going to be a lot better. But I'd say it's probably worth hanging on.
I was just thinking I could also sell it.
You could.
And then I could do the bargain.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh, I can't do. I can't do that right now. I'm not even in a town.
I'll just leave it in your backpack.
Yes.
So I think I'm just gonna swap that right out.
Yeah. So if you're not wearing it, you don't get the benefit of the. I mean, it's still there, right? So
I think it's worth it still.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
I got to do it once.
Yeah. But yeah, that gives you like 2 more points of armor. Like, so you're now protecting 3 yellow and 1 red, which is very good.
Yeah, that's nice.
So we go back to full health now since we finished.
Yeah, everything resets, and it's the end of the turn. So the first player marker moves.
And these get shuffled back or put in the discard. What happens?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So these. Right. So wait a minute. So these go away. All 3 of these get discarded. You won't see that. So you're now facing even harder undead.
Was I supposed to? Because I leveled up. Was I supposed to not look at those?
No. What it meant is when you go into a dungeon, anything you face that's that, as you can see, level 0 will be discarded at the end of the dungeon.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
So Jonathan hurt me.
Yes,
I got to kill 3 undead.
Oh yes, that's going to be hard. So maybe you can do that together to help each other out.
Got it. Right. And I assume we get rid of this marker.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. Now, what do you want to do? So you got to draw an event card.
Back to me. All right, here we go. Okay, horse thief.
Oh, it's going to replace the active event.
Oh well.
There you go.
Do we choose which one?
Does that get okay? So that does get discarded. So much for my bargain.
Okay, so you got 2 threats, and if you go to Windhelm, you can gain a horse, but you can also gain another card, which there's probably a clue in the title, thief. So you're going to get probably a status to do with stealing horses. So.
I don't know if we want that reputation.
Yeah, so we need a couple of threats, so you need to decide what you want to do with the threat.
All right, let's see. I think back in Whiterun, is there anything we're thinking of? 1, 2. Oh, I could make it down to Falkreath now. Yeah, so maybe I could put one on my.
Yeah, and the
diplomacy. I could probably put them both, honestly. Right?
I mean, the Nord, you can head to. You've got so much in Windhelm, you could head there and do one of your.
I want to do one more. I just need one more experience because getting two-handed. But and it doesn't. It says the Undercover Attic. I want to be level 1 anyways. So
why don't you do
well, we know the town thing would be the
smithing
thing. I could go to a forest beforehand.
Yeah, that's right. You could go to a forest en route. There's one here on the way.
Yeah, now that I can't
I'll
sell
go
the
ahead and
thing,
take it.
I'm probably gonna go. I'll go to a forest and to see more
Okay.
what's going on there.
All right. So I'm headed down. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Okay, so let's start with the Khajiit.
Yes.
Your
So we're going ahead with diplomacy here. The Khajiit greet me and invite me to sit with them. They share their mead and their stories. When I ask about Moiva, however, their attitudes change. They're willing to share information about her, but I'll have to play a game of chance with them first. So I am going to give them 3 gold, roll 3 dice, and I need to get just 1 circle among the 3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this should work. This is not rolling. That was just me moving those. All right, here we go. All right.
So,
Awesome.
you turn the card over. This threat goes away.
Oh, perfect. Love that. All right, I beat the Khajiit and collect my gains. Ooh, I get 5 money. And a new marker goes next to Solitude. The Khajiit tell me about Moiva Karnai, one of their own, who has betrayed them. The information they give me is as shocking as it is revealing. Ooh, and we get card 180.
Actually,
So I
I
assume
need
that
to
goes-
remove 180 and 181 because there's only 2 of you playing. You remove as many cards as there are players. So so 180, you get 182.
Okay. So shall I bring that over there?
Over and then get it there.
All right. Evidence card. Ooh, a group of high elves have been seen meeting Moiva on several occasions. They've exchanged documents and septums.
So in other words, you're done. You're waiting on me.
Got it. Okay. Well, I'll just help out you then. I'll hang out by you next time.
All right.
Still got a what's
To the
that?
forest I go.
There's the contracts. You could do the contracts on the cards.
Yeah, it's sitting right there. Yeah.
Oh God.
Willian and Miresh.
Oh no, that's one of these. It's this one.
Sick wizard. I imagine they're sick because they're just disgusting tastes.
This wizard is sick, dude.
No, yeah, it's a skateboarding wizard. The cold weather literally makes me sick. I miss the marshes. Gain a resource. Well, I already have 2 plant.
Well, remember, this lets you push with plants. So having a 3rd plant might not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because you use plants for your health. So your health potion. So if you end up having to burn one, you've still got
And you do take damage sometimes.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. 3 dice. 2 triangles.
I think you got this.
Yeah.
All right.
3 XP. There you go.
There we go.
Which actually is enough to level up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna flip those over because I'll have 2 left over.
No, you don't. They don't carry over. Yeah.
They don't. Oh, that's when I get 3 XP. Well.
You're gonna get if you get 2-handed, do you know?
I'm absolutely going 2-handed because I get a bonus on Righteous Fury.
You get a bonus damage and your that skill test coming up. So which now thinking ahead, if you're going to use the Orc Greatsword, you want to have more stamina, and you definitely use stamina anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So you've leveled up, and we can.
I will take the wizard's quest.
You will. Oh no, you can't because you've already got 2.
Oh, okay, never mind. Later, wizard.
Yeah, he's back into the. He can be seen again. Okay, right. That is the end of the turn. First player marker comes back to the Nord.
All right.
For an event. Another quest. Odd quest. The Skyforge. And 2 threats. Let me grab some threat.
Let's see. The Skyforge lies dormant. Still, you can forge some weapons. Oh, I want to do that.
Yeah, because imagine you would get an A.
Well, of course, this is like, remember the smithing as your other cool option?
Yeah, I know. That would be really good if you did that.
But yeah.
It's a multi-stage global quest as well.
I'll definitely put one on Righteous Fury. I'm doing that.
Okay.
And I'll take one on my undercover attic too, because I can fit 4, and I'm probably gonna.
Yeah, that seems safe.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
We said foolishly.
Right. So what are you going to do? Okay. Well, you're going there next turn, aren't you? So you can
Yes.
just do your thing.
Should I just hang out here and do this, or should I move closer so that I can be by you to help maybe for...
I don't think
He's got.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you're already in Windhelm, so I guess...
If you're going to do this Winterhold one, you don't have to go and do it. Like, you don't have to complete all the quests you've got before you finish the game, like the final main quest.
Right. Yeah, I was just thinking, since this one... Well, can I... Because if we're both in Windhelm, I can help him with his main quest, right?
The main quest is a skill test, so you can't. If it's a fight, like clear X,
okay,
clear something, then you can.
So then it doesn't... I was thinking I could help with lockpicking, but it doesn't really matter.
Maybe do your... you could do your
danger
and human.
Yeah,
I would. Do that. You're good enough. You can just stealth everything. Even better, by doing yourself, you get to stealth each turn.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't need anyone else making noise while I'm...
Yeah, you don't need like me just clunk, 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 clunk.
Shut up, man.
All right, so I'm hanging out here. So
I'm first. So.
Yeah.
You just hear the Lord shouting, "What is it? Are you trying to sneak up on that guy?" Okay, I'll wait.
That's my stealth. I just walk by and go like, "You don't see me." All right. So I get to roll 4 dice.
Yeah.
And the push is planned. I guess it was good that I
yeah.
took that plan from before. All right, here we go.
I'm not laughing.
Well, I'm spending 2 plant to push twice.
I mean,
or I guess I do one at a time.
Do one, because if you fail the first time, you can go, well, I mean, it is a 50% chance. Okay.
All right.
Pushing again.
It's worth pushing again.
Dice are not treating you well tonight.
Oh.
I'm going to push a 3rd time. I'm doing it. I want this. I want this.
I've never seen the mash R method before.
Okay. What happens then?
That's what plants are for.
That was pathetic. Get out of my sight.
Well,
well, at least that threat goes away. Like, think about it that way. It's like
right.
Threat.
Put it here.
You can put it on. I can put it on mine, probably. Just don't want to. We'll try to spread it out a little.
No, actually, we'll put it on contact cultist.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
I forgot that you can put them over there.
Okay, so whilst the Nord is drinking heavily in the tavern, we'll head over to the Khajiit.
I'm over here in Falkreath. I am checking out this contract. These cultists must die.
We got a human and a Daedra. So first of all, you got to kill the cultists. Let's see what we get.
All right. Bandit Berserker. Ooh, tough to sneak.
Yeah. So 3 dice to sneak. He's going to ambush if you don't successfully sneak him. Now, you can take... So at the moment, you've got 1, 2... so you've got 5 sneak dice. You could take a wound to gain an extra point of sneak. Improve your chance. But
yeah.
If you get a hit in, you kill him. Oh no, do you kill him? You could do your chop attack with 3 red, because there's no point doing 6 yellow because he's got 4 yellow armor. So you would end up doing 6 minus 4 is 2 damage, but if you did the red attack, you would do 3 red.
Got it.
Doubled. So you'd at least reduce him to 1 wound.
So, okay. So I feel I probably should just still try the sneak, though, right?
I think you should, but it's whether you want to increase the chances of getting those 3 circles. You're rolling 5 at the moment. You could roll 6. But
because I have to do the clearing beforehand, which...
It's going to do either 1 or 2 damage to you. So it's not
Yeah, which is fine. I'll gain a stamina anyway, right? When
I mean, to be honest, well, yeah, and to be honest, even if you do 3 damage, I'm just thinking. If you fail, he's going to attack you twice. So I think it's probably worth it.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Okay,
Just go for the wound.
so my total is
6 dice.
6. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I mean that's
Circles.
a lot. 3 circles. Okay, all right. I feel good about this. Here we go.
You did it.
Yeah. See, well, it's easy. You just got to roll the symbols you need.
Of course. Why was I being so silly? Oh my god, I didn't see that.
Yep.
Oh, you see,
It's a simple solution. But I'm still taking a hit, right?
Yeah, but you stopped ambushing you. So
Right.
now he does the normal combat. So if you want to roll his
All right.
flame. Okay, he swings and hits you for 1 red or 1 yellow. Now, whichever is the worst, but actually they're both the same. You protect against both of them. So you don't take any health, but you do take a stamina because your armor protected you. So you reduce your stamina by 1.
Okay. Should I have also reduced it for my attack?
Yes,
Yeah.
the attack. Now, remember your enchantment, you gain a stamina when receiving red, but
Right.
the worst thing for him to have done would be yellow, because then it wouldn't benefit you.
So did that count as me receiving a red or?
No, it doesn't. So you
No,
always
okay.
assume he'll do the worst attack against you that has the least benefit to you.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So now it's your time to attack. You should be able to take him. He's only got 1 wound. So I would do your easiest attack of anything.
So just a swing would be enough, right?
Well, a
With my
stab
dagger.
with the dagger is only 1 triangle as opposed to 2 circles. So it's, I think 1 triangle is marginally easier than 2 circles, but you never know.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go with that. We'll try stabbing. We'll try stabbing.
So you get 3 dice.
3 dice. Okay. All right. Here we go. Yeah.
Get it.
All right.
Oh, he's gone.
Finish him off.
You get 3 gold.
Recover my stamina, right?
I'm going to give you the 3 gold. So
Oh, nice. Oh, I'm rich now all of a sudden.
And you get 1 XP.
Also good.
Also good. And then we move to the next room. Adra, Dramora Churl.
Ugh.
I think you've got this one because he's got red armor and you're.
Oh, good.
So you can sneak him again.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
So I think this one is worth taking. Oh, you didn't get your. Oh, you did take your hits. Yeah, so you don't get your health back. So this one is definitely worth spending a health to get more. Sneak, because if you successfully sneak, you can kill him with 1 blow. You can do 6 yellow damage on him.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, awesome. Okay, yes.
You're rolling 6 dice.
And again, 3 circles.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Did it?
Oh man.
You knocked it out of the park. That was lucky. 3 circles.
Yeah, it got exactly what I needed.
He's dead. You gain another XP, so you're up to 6, and you pick one of the rewards, which is a soul gem.
Got it. I will pick the soul gem.
Okay. And this was the contract on cultists. So the reward is to shuffle 145 with the top 4 cards of the event deck. So I'm going to draw 145. So this is one of the ways that beneficial cards, well, any cards, start to feed out of that big numbered deck as a result of your actions. In this case, it's a positive one, which is killing cultists. Look, attack from a distance, get away unseen. Once per turn, 1 player can gain a dice on a skill test in any one encounter. So that is...
That's very nice.
We got to take the...
I'll let you be the player who gets it if it comes up.
So I'm gonna. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Shagogs in the chat asks, will Dawn Guard and other DLC be included in this game?
So Dawn Guard is one of the first expansions that's part of the crowdfunding. It's if you get the gameplay pledge, you get the Dawn Guard expansion, which adds another whole campaign with another 3 chapters. So all in about 27 hours of gameplay. If you kind of estimate about 3 hours a chapter, which, as you can see, you could probably easily do a lot more. And it gives you loads more. It gives you vampirism powers. You get extra places, the Fort Dawn Guard and Castle Volkihar to visit. You've got loads more gear, spells that the vampires can cast, cool new crossbows with dwarven bolts and all sorts of stuff that do loads of damage, armored trolls, all kinds of stuff. So
awesome.
That's a really good expansion. And then we've got another expansion, From the Ashes, which adds a massive dragon encounter, multi-stage battle.
Oh boy.
Ghosts of those blades that are dying start haunting you, and there's ghostly miniatures. You get loads more dungeon cards, loads more treasure cards, a set of armor sets. So if you get all the armor pieces, you get a big bonus. And a load of mini campaigns that add in, like a bandit campaign, a Dark Brotherhood campaign, which is all thematic extra campaigns that add lots of difficulty. So some really cool upgrades. And then we've got a miniatures upgrade set. So these wandering monsters would be miniatures. And it includes a free skirmish game as well.
All right. Yes. A lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, and because you thought both of these go away too. These you're cycling the.
What are you doing? Actually, I'm level 1 now, so I can't complain.
You could complain a little.
Okay, so you did that quest. We've shuffled that card in. End of the turn, right? So
yeah.
First player marker moves, and now it's the Khajiit moving first. So
all right. Let's see if we can get that good event.
Yeah. Oh, you did it.
All right.
It replaces the active event that gets discarded.
Perfect.
And so now any one of you can go, I'll use the bonus dice because I need it. Like a
perfect
ranged attack.
All right. So we want to put this threat on some towns at this point?
Sure. What are towns we don't care about?
Probably anyone except for like the ones we now need.
Marcus. There's a marker on Solitude. There's probably a good hint there. Yeah, so we're maybe Markath.
Yeah, I think that would be a good one.
Sure.
I guess.
I mean, I'm probably done with Falkreath. Sure, sure.
Also, yeah, why not?
All right.
Okay.
So,
I mean, you've got some money, so you can always help take it off if you need to.
Right. So what's our plan here?
I'm gonna desperately try to show off my undercover addiction.
You've got an event in Whiterun you could go and do for the Khajiit.
Oh yeah, I can get up there.
Starts the Forge.
Yes, you could. Oh yeah, the Forge. Do the Forge.
Oh yeah. Well, we could have put one of our threats on there too, but.
And you've got some ore, and you've got a load.
Oh yeah, we should have. I literally should have taken it since I was gonna.
You know what you could do? You could buy a bunch of ore with your money, and then do that. And then if you're successful, you'll get to take an advanced treasure. And if you've got any ore left over, you just spend it upgrading all the gear you've got.
This is part of the Skyforge you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to do that, or you've got your small mission, because you're close to leveling up, 2 XP, and you'd level up.
Oh yeah. What is the average, like, how many levels you usually gain in a game?
It's really how long you keep playing.
Yeah, because you could just keep going forever.
You just focus on the black main quest cards and you'll burn through, like in this mission, in an hour. But if you just keep doing dungeons and doing side quests and global quests, you just keep leveling up. And so in theory, as you can see, like if you there's like a total of 8 skills you could get. And as you do more higher and higher level dungeons, you're getting more and more
just be
XP.
fully decked out.
You get to 8. If you spend 15, you can turn one of them over as a legendary skill. So like pickpocketing gains you 2 dice. Two-handed would gain you 2 dice in combats. So it's even easier to get those big damaging results.
Cool. Yeah.
So yeah, lots of fun.
All right.
Okay.
So
Rikushi, you're in Whiterun, and Nord, you're in Windhelm. About to do something.
Yep. It's Jonathan. Are you done? Did you?
No. I have not done things yet. So I'm rolling, right? I'm using the forge.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to do the forge. Okay.
I do not
You want
have.
to buy some ore first.
Oh, right.
Load of money. Now you
Yeah.
need some money for your other ones, so you could. All components are only 4 septims, not 5, the usual cost in Whiterun. So you could just buy 1. That would give you 3 ore.
All right, let's do. Sorry, how much is that?
So we just take the 5 and turn that to a 1.
Okay, got it.
Give you 1 extra ore, which is, I think, is probably fine. And then what are you rolling? You need to roll circles.
On 3 dice only.
The alternative is do your Whiterun quest.
Oh yeah, I do have one there, right?
Maybe you get some XP and you level up and you gain smithing, which is not really the ideal one for you, but you know.
Yeah, we'll go ahead with this. Let's just see how it works out.
Yeah.
Take a chance. I do have all the ore now to push, so.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
So yeah, could work. All right, here we go.
Wow. It's so painful when you see that physics.
I know, right? Why do they have to program it that way? Can't it just randomly show up? So,
okay.
I might as well do it at least once, I guess. Let's see.
Hell, once.
That was the plan. Here we go. What do you think? It's seeming less.
I think we got to stop with it. I think it's better to hold the 2 ore and maybe like upgrade the iron war axe or something.
Yeah, if you upgrade the iron war axe, that's going to immediately give you extra damage.
Yeah, okay. We'll stop there. We'll cut our losses.
Okay. Do you want to spend the ore now because you're in?
Yeah, might as well.
Can he still do that? Because doesn't this fail?
That's right.
We degrade Whiterun.
Well, it doesn't stop you seeing the enchanter, but yes, there is a threat on Whiterun. So you just can't buy or sell anything.
Okay.
You can use the enchanter. You want to do that?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay. And you can enchant as well if you want.
Yeah.
So are you up? You're upgrading the iron war axe, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe. Okay, so doing 2 damage with the swing.
So yeah, I only have 3 gems, so I guess I'm.
You could enchant iron war axe.
Oh, it can have an enchantment and it can have one of each.
You can enchant the iron dagger because that's actually. It seems like you're probably kind of hanging on to it at the moment.
Yeah, sure. With this, yeah,
I mean that times 2 damage. How can you say no?
Except downside is there's. Oh no! Wait a minute. If we, let's say.
Oh yeah, I still have this down here. I could
get rid of this.
Sell it.
I mean, there's only 1 enchantment left, so guess what? It's not going to snap 2 underneath.
Oh yeah, we'll just know.
Okay, that was kind of cute. Right, so you've done your thing in Whiterun, so we're over to the Nord in sunny Windhelm.
All right,
beautiful sunny Windhelm.
I can convince everyone that I'm an addict. All right, I just need 1 triangle. That's all.
Yes,
that's 1. Oh, thank God. All right.
Okay.
Well, I guess I should have said I dragged my feet around, looking desperate and lost. Oh, I did not need to try. I try to pry open a door. I slip into the room and close the door behind me. Gain 2 experience and an advanced treasure.
So I'll give you the XP.
All right. What did I get? An elven deck. Oh, ooh. Jonathan.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
I'm gonna sell it.
And then you get card 180.
Yes.
Oh, do you want to read the?
Yes, I will read it while you. The room is in disarray. Moivra has documents, pieces of armor, and weapons scattered all over the place. I shuffle through them until I find a compromising letter. All right.
Let's see what this letter is.
Evidence
180.
card. 183. Moiva is definitely working for the Thalmor. The organization has no right to operate in Skyrim. The High King needs to know about this urgency. Gather all players in Solitude and then flip all the evidence cards we have.
All right.
All right.
So I flip my High Elves card now, yeah?
Not yet. No, until
Oh,
you
not yet.
to Solitude.
Where is that?
Oh, right. That was the...
Oh.
That's if we get to Solitude. Okay, got it.
Yes. I mean, basically, you've all got money to... You could all
Right.
just the next turn, and then we can see the end of the mission.
Awesome. Let's do
As
it.
you can see, it would be very easy just to keep going and do more quests.
Yeah, right. I totally...
More leveling, more dungeons and stuff. So that was the end of the. You've all done your thing. So first player marker would move. So if we say that you both spend your cash to take a cart to Solitude, so you both.
There isn't an event card by any chance that would stop us from doing that, would there?
No, but it's an event card anyway because we should see just in case. Oh, it's another call to arms, world quest.
We're not answering the call though.
Oh god, that's where I am too, and I could have done it and failed.
And you've got 2 threat that you need to place down. I mean, you can put this on each of your quests because you're about to do it. So you spend the money
to
go.
Wait, can I make it there?
Yeah, you can. It's 1, 2, 3 gold to get there, and you've got 4.
I have 2.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you've got 2.
I can't make it there.
Wait, can you move and use the cart?
You can get to Morthal. I tell you what, for the sake of
yeah.
Okay, we'll say I have one more coin.
For the sake of the scripts,
I gave him some of my gold earlier.
It's fine. It's fine. And you now. Oh, actually, you had the hide armor. You could sell the hide armor then.
Oh yeah.
What? Wrong person again.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's
no,
still
sorry.
me.
But you could have sold the dagger.
Yeah, I'll sell the dagger.
So, okay.
All above board here.
Yeah. And now you turn over the cards. So.
All right. Ooh,
Gain
this is
2
exciting.
experience.
Ooh.
What does
Mine is the evidence I collected underlines that the people paying Moiva are in fact high elves.
Ooh.
Gain 3 experience.
You just gain enough XP to level up again. And
sweet.
At least 2 tokens. Wait,
2 XP.
There's only 1 token there.
No, there should have been 2 because we.
Oh.
The other one told you to.
So we
Each
need
of
to read
us.
210.
Yes, so I'm going to get it for you.
And I'd probably pick sneak or something as my
Yeah, that's a good one.
next skill.
You listen to the High King. The Thalamor shouldn't be operating in my kingdom. But you don't know, do you? The war is over. The Dominion and the Empire have signed an armistice. The Blades have been disbanded. I have granted you an audience out of respect, but you must leave my palace immediately. Take this, and may Talos watch over you. The High King gives you a sack of septon. Find a place to hide. A storm is coming your way. Wow.
Yeah.
Everyone gets money.
Yeah. So you'd all get
So-
some money. I think. Yes, the Khajiit. So you level up now. So you gain a bit of gear. Everything goes in. We have these little chapter save boxes. So you put all your septums and XP and components and all your weapons and enchantments into the box, and then you'll be prepared to start the next chapter. And then anything that's on the any threat on the board as well gets placed into its box as well. So then you move on to the next chapter.
Awesome.
That is chapter 1.
Awesome. Well, I know there are in the base set, there's 2 separate campaigns, right? Do they connect at all, or are they completely
Yeah, they're
separate?
totally connected. So the first campaign is 3 chapters like this that tell this story of you just kind of surviving this chaos that's coming your way, this deal that's been done to do away with the blades. And then what's going to happen is that comes to a close. This is 25 years before the video game. And then we jump forward in time 25 years to the time of the video game Skyrim. And you're a bit older. You've sold some of your gear to pay for the hole in the roof and, get a new horse. So you keep one of the skills that you've got, one of your level ups. You keep one of the attribute level ups. You keep one piece of gear. Maybe it's been in, your enchanted battle axe or, the dagger or whatever, or your elven armor. And you start again. So you've kind of like lost a bit of training. You're a bit out of training.
How
So
do I
you've got
lockpick again?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe you keep the lockpicking tools because they're pretty cool. It's and then you still get some basic starting gear again. So you are starting from scratch to level up, but you've got a little bit of a helping hand.
Got it.
And then lots of new cards get added into the decks. So the more of those numbered cards are coming out, and the story continues. And then, like I said, the Dawnguard box has another campaign of 3 chapters. And if you can imagine all those decisions you've been making of putting different cards into the event deck, or adding those more dangerous, like that humans that are hunting you into the human deck. The game starts to react to the decisions you've made, and that stays with you for the whole 6 chapters, and actually the whole 9 chapters if you play Dawnguard as well. So the whole game.
Those mercenaries just can't get off my tail.
Yeah, that's right. So so the game really evolves based on your decisions, and I keep describing it as a bit like a pyramid. So each of those starting cards is like you start on one side of the pyramid and you find your own way up to the top where you all meet for the big finale in Solitude, and then you can come back and play the game again and start on a different pyramid side, which is a different starting story, make a different choice, and then all those like that pyramid of choices takes you up a different route, and you're going to see a different storyline unfolding. As you can imagine, every choice you've made on those black cards has led you down a different path.
Yeah, it's really cool. I can also see how it's interesting how there's not a danger of being over leveled either, because everything kind of adapts to what you're doing.
You're getting some cool stuff, and I think it's what I don't like is when you level up and basically everything is immediately harder, because really there's no point. You might as well stay where you are. So this gives you a chance to be cool for a few dungeons until then you're then discarding those levels of creatures, and then the game is evolving to match you. So you get a chance to be like, wow, this weapon is just trashing those monsters, and then you start to meet the hard monsters because you just killed all those.
And it's also interesting because you could also discuss them and be like, yeah, but look, I gotta go kill those undead.
Yeah.
So maybe we shouldn't do that so I can get the
Yeah, exactly. There's a bit of strategy there. And you've only seen let's have a quick look at, you've seen some of the other A treasures.
Oh yeah, I want to see
some of this stuff that's coming up.
Well, I want that sword.
Look,
I think it's the same, but it looks cool.
Oh, I like the Ring of Luck.
That's super useful. So there's all kinds of useful stuff, like the Jester's Gloves. It gives you an extra sneak ability. That's a wearable. The Amulet of Articulation gives you an extra dice for speech tests. The Ring of Luck is an extra dice per turn, which is amazing. And then look at this Blizzard spell that takes 6 magicka, but it does 6 yellow or 6 purple damage, which is amazing. And then if you get the Destruction skill, then that will give you a better chance of rolling the diamond, because you'd be rolling 4 dice, and that would let you do 5 magic damage for the cost of 3. So of course you're going to want to increase your magicka resource. And this is just a few examples of all the different types of spells you can get. Spells and gear and useful items. Let's have a look at the dungeons over here to see the kind of things you might be fighting. So look, there's a Restless Draugr and a Vampire Mistwalker coming up that does 4 damage, red, or 3 magic. What have we got in the Daedra, explosive gas traps. Look at this, Dremora.
Ooh, swinging blades.
5 sneak. This one does 5 sneak. Yeah, if you fail that, 4 red damage to you. This Dremora is doing.
You're not
3.
sneaking around that. Or,
And
you know, maybe you are.
Give it a shot.
Emma dungeons. You've
cool.
got the dwarven spider workers.
These are cool.
Spears, ballista traps. Look, this one's doing a shock attack, 4 magic damage and 1 magicka drain.
Oh.
This one might be aiming and shooting you with a dwarven bolt for 5 yellow damage. This dwarven ballista trap will impale you for 5 yellow.
Oh god.
And this is like, look, this is only level 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So imagine more of the level 2s and 3s.
All right, noted. Avoid the dwarven mines.
Until once you start, you can start to absorb 3 or 4 damage, which it's not that hard. You can absorb 3 yellow and 1 red. Once you can start to absorb a bit of each damage type, you've got a good chance. And you need to be these are typically he's got 3 sets of armor, so you're doing at least 3 attacks to take those out.
Tricky.
Lots of challenges.
Cool. Yeah, there's lots of cool stuff in here. And we didn't even neither of us really did any magic stuff, so
that's right. Yeah,
that's a whole aspect of the game we haven't even.
The thing. You can play it. I mean, I often play the Nord. I mean, I like just getting the heavy armor and battle axe. But then I was playing. I was like, okay, I've got to try different. I played the Altmer, the high elf, who's really good with spells, and then I found this amazing ebony 2-handed sword. And I was like, okay, guess I'm going back to 2-handed weapons. It's changed, and it's like, sometimes. And of course, once you've got the market deck, you can go specifically looking. It's not down to what you find in the dungeon. You can go, okay, I really want to get spells. So then you go looking in the market for spells, and you can kit yourself out with cool spells. So there's a lot of choices, and those depending on the Khajiit has a different experience because you get to do all these sneak attacks, and it encourages you to be good at pickpocketing and getting money.
Yeah.
Whereas the Nord, you kind of encourages you to get really good at 2-handed and start smithing, which means you're upgrading really easily and getting those really cool upgrades for everyone else.
I do think we picked 2 very the perfect classes for the kinds of things we like to play as.
Yeah.
Or races, I should say.
Stuff you found was a perfect match as well.
Yeah, that worked out very nicely. Yeah, so again, this is on. I know this is on Gamefound. It has about a couple of weeks left. Do you have any idea yet? Once the campaign is over, when it's actually going to be delivered and playable?
So we actually delayed starting this. Originally we were planning for the spring, but we wanted to get everything finished. So all the tooling has been done, all the dice are in tooling now, the plastics tooling, it has all been sampled, so we're ready to go with that. We've been, the backers have been looking at the rule books and helping with errata. So we're in a really good place. The goal is to go to production in December, and so we're currently scheduling, even with the normal delays that we're seeing from China shipping, of August next year. So, and we're avoiding any amazing cool stretch goal ideas that everyone we have and the backers have. Wouldn't it be cool if we added 27,000 giant plastic monsters? That anything that's going to delay the project, we're avoiding. But we're adding lots of really cool stuff that we'd some of the things we planned for, a few things that were like, yeah, we could fit that in really easily at the last minute. We just added a 5 to 8 player expansion. So if you're playing free roaming mode in the base game, you basically don't do the black main quest cards, so it's not time locked, and you've got lots more wilderness and town cards. You're basically doing. There's a lot more wandering monsters that are going to be coming out. So you're doing a lot of dungeons, a lot of killing, trying to cope with all the wandering monsters appearing, lots of leveling up and exploring.
Just getting all those legendary traits, flipping.
Oh yeah. Well, the other cool thing is when you in the backers exclusive expansion, the legendary encounters, the first time someone gets a legendary skill, and then onwards, every time someone gets a legendary skill, you draw a legendary encounter, which are kind of big boss level encounters like a Dwemer Centurion army, a arch necromancer, and so on. And they get added into the dungeon deck, and when you face them, you've got to face them together. It's going to be really tough, and if you defeat them, you get a named, very famous Skyrim magic item, like something called the drain spell bow, or the Sun's armor, which is really powerful, and so it really helps you then start to face some of the more difficult challenges. So there's some really fun stuff in there for free roam mode, and you can have up to 8 players. So the 5 to 8 player add-on is like another set of dice, another set of the player boards and cards, and all the little skill tokens and components to justify having all those players. And you can even play competitive mode, where you're playing in teams, or you're playing individually and trying to score points and be the first person to win the game.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I love that it's co-op, at least in the primary mode too. I think there's a lot of smart stuff in this.
In some of the games, because there's in campaign 2, there's what's called the Stormcloak Civil War. So it's the Nords versus the Imperials, and you don't fight against each other, but you pick sides in terms of, like, I think these guys know how to bring down the bad guy. No, I think these guys. And so you start to affect the world around you by your choices. And you could all pick Stormcloaks, or you could all pick Imperials, or both. And depending on how many pick each side affects the end game. And the same thing in the Dawn Guard expansion. That's all about the vampires and the vampire hunters called the Dawn Guard. So you get new locations to go. You can level up your castle, which gives you more powers with the Dawn Guard. The vampires get more and more powerful as they go days without hunger, and we have a day and night mechanic. You're more powerful at night and weaker in the day. So there's all these new mechanics, and again, you get to side with the vampires or the Dawn Guard, and that affects the world around you. So there is this like semi cooperative element to it, but you're still working. You still got to defeat the bad guy together, the big enemy, and there's this like huge ongoing plot line.
That's cool. Well, like I said, are not as knowledgeable about Skyrim specifically, but in terms of just role playing video games in general, I feel like this game has really nailed that feel and that atmosphere of exploring a world and getting quests and fighting monsters. It feels very natural. It's
building your character. I'm really enjoying, because I can see like, this is the build. I'm gonna go for the 2-handed build this time, or this, and with the different quest options as well.
I think that's the thing. Often a lot of people say you kind of I just want one more turn to get that level up. And I mean, I kind of wanted it to, a good licensed game is a great game, regardless of whether it's got Skyrim or Star Wars or Star Trek on the box. It should just be a great game. And I've hoped with this. I love adventure games like this, where you're running around and you're working together to kind of defeat the game and kind of keep going. And I wanted it just to be one of those great adventure games that people will pull off the shelf when they want that fix, that leveling up, fun running around fix. And if you're a Skyrim fan, I think it's got loads of Easter eggs in it as well for fans. So
yeah, well, our next quest is to go play Skyrim 15 years later.
It's good timing, because they just had a 10th anniversary. There's this new edition. So
right.
Very nice of them to time it around this game, the board game. But
yeah, it worked out great. Well, Chris, thank you so much for playing with us and taking the time to walk through the game and explain it and everything and show it off. From just our first impressions, I think it's very cool. I'm definitely excited to see more.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, it was great sharing with you. And like I said, every time I play this, like I said, I've been demoing this 3 or 4 times. I keep seeing different stuff happening and different combinations. So it's great fun seeing how people get on with it.
I really hope no one had the same rolls that I did.
Rado, he had the 2-handed battle axe, and he went for the chop. He didn't have an upgrade, and he needed the 4 damage. And he failed and then pushed. And pushed until the point, because if you run out of stamina, you start burning health. He was like down to his last wound several times. He can roll a diamond to save his life. It was pretty epic. Don't worry, you're not as bad.
Well, we'll take some solace in that. Make us feel a little bit better. Well, yeah. Anybody who's watching, thank you for checking us out live. If you're in the chat or if you're watching the archive version of this in the future, feel free to comment. Let us know what you think, and check out Skyrim, the adventure game that's still on GameFound right now. You still have plenty of time to go back it.
Yeah, a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, see all the different goals and add-ons and expansions and all that stuff, and some of the more, I'm assuming, maybe some of the more final molds and things that you can't quite see in this version of it.
Still a few secrets to reveal. So
yeah, stay tuned for that. Good tease. All right, but we'll get out of here before Google kicks us out one last time.
Another advertising break coming up.
That's right. So thanks again, everybody, and thank you, Chris, of course. And I'm Jonathan.
I'm Will.
And this is Roll for Crit. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.